see that new Bad Batch trailer last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, put it in the group me.
Oh yeah.
The animation still throws me off a little bit.
It's a little weird.
How so?
Just because it's not like it's Clone Wars, but it's not Clone Wars.
It looks like Clone Wars, but like slightly cloudy.
Like it looks slightly Rebels.
It does.
And
I like that though.
I appreciate that they're trying to do like an in between,
I
but
think I'll like it by the end of the season, but it's gonna take me a little bit.
yeah, it's just it looks weird to me because like you look at like season 6
Oh yeah.
animation, ooh, that's sexy, but it just throws me off because I feel like it's going back a little bit.
Also, to be fair, the animators are more used to the Rebels animation than the Clone Wars animation. So.
Well, they should be more in the Clone Wars.
There's one Mirage.
Thanks.
That's the Duros commander you guys met.
Going back to Monolith State.
If we are.
Yep.
I don't like that.
Hey, you weren't even there for it.
I actually like it though. It was kind of shady, kind of cool.
And I pressed the wrong button.
I can't wait for you to press another wrong button.
Did they tell you about that, Neely?
About Luke's button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
And
You
Blue
remember
Pie Pie?
the space dragon from the first one? He was also in there. There were a lot of people that were freed from that.
Willie Pie, that insane shapeshifter that had that shrine of you guys.
Oh my god. We're gonna die.
Hey, but we found Triton, so there's that.
We're gonna die.
I'm still with her on that because there was a lot of bad people.
Well, you got 2 good allies.
The too good.
I mean, interest in campaigns, you take what you can get.
That's a part of me. That's all about being with the rebels and the resistance. You gotta take what you can get.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta take a Spice Runner.
And hope.
Weren't you a
someone
stormtrooper?
feels
You were a spice runner. Weren't you a scavenger? All right. So you guys are on Mujito, which is this small, muddy backwater planet.
It sounds like a place from Naruto.
LOL. And you have a meeting with Vice General Figs, and he is explaining to you that you had to return to Monolith Station because they have a resistance spy aboard who has intel regarding First Order stuff, and you guys gotta go rescue them and find out what the intel is. So, get in, get out, all that good stuff.
What was the name of the resistance spy we rescued before again?
Fulvis, who is in the First Order.
Is she still with us?
Yes.
Okay.
She kind of stays more on the Venator, if anything. She kind of keeps to herself more.
Did she end up actually being part of the resistance?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
still here. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, so you guys are going along with Fulvis, and the Wanderer is gonna be with you guys as well. And then you want to take Toolbox with you?
Yeah.
You want to take your sister? No. Okay.
Do we want to take the Venator or the Corellian
Drift? Yeah.
I think the Drift.
A Venator's a little
Yeah.
too conspicuous.
I can take BD too, right?
If you'd like, but you know their safety is your responsibility.
Okay.
You're all responsible. I mean, it's Leia's droid, so you know when you meet Leia, get ready to get slapped.
That's okay. I mean, I made a friend. So.
You took the droid.
Can my sister be kind of training? On
Sure.
The base?
Also, what's Zach's character going to be doing?
He is traveling to Raxus to help with the hat movement.
Oh, yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell is that?
So when you guys were on Raxus, when he was on the wire and his hat fell off from the stormtrooper and he got it back and he started getting chased all around town. Somebody saw him, was inspired by his outright defiance of the First Order. Underground movement formed, called the Hats.
Fucking ridiculous. I love it.
And then when they went to Meridon, he did the thing to the Amani tribes, and they didn't know what that meant, so they did that as well. And so he kind of got a tribe of Amani headhunters on his side. So yeah,
Sure.
Alright, so Carillion Drift. And
No shopping.
do you guys want to take the other droids?
No.
Probably would not be a good idea.
HK66 or
HK66 might be able to guard the ship over there.
Yeah.
You guys don't want EP to come over.
I like EP.
We shouldn't endanger him though.
but he's
Okay.
slow and he also has a
He is
lot of
slow.
rebellion stuff with
Yeah,
him.
okay, he's
Yeah,
so
but we gotta let him get some exercise.
He
He's
is-
a droid.
And he's
Yeah,
also
droids are-
scared.
Yeah, we still traumatized him. Does he like women yet? Or are we still working
That's
on
Alex.
that?
That's Alex's character.
That's my
Oh, fuck, never mind. You're right.
Evie's
Does
just
he like women yet, or are we still working on that?
ask him.
Yes.
Do you really?
No.
He's scared.
EP is still very a nervous Jordan, so he prefers to stay behind the base and help that way.
He has 22 years of baggage to unpack.
I was
No,
just
It's not. It's not.
Mood right here, 22 years of baggage.
Yep.
I'm only not counting the 3 years he was in prison because there were no women there.
All right, and so you guys are on your way to Monolith Station, deep in wild
Nice
space.
and old.
And so you listen to another of Leia's messages.
Have we met yet, Leia yet?
No.
Okay.
So Leia says, having to ask so many of my friends to fight once more is the hardest thing to do. So many deserve their rest, but they've all joined without a second thought. I can't thank them enough, although I wish so many could be with us. The passing of Dodonna was hard. Now I just have my father left to seek advice from. What we need is the next generation to notice what's happening around them. So yeah, prior to that, General Dodonna sadly passed away, but oh well.
As long as Crix Medina is still alive.
I don't know where he is. He's maybe in LA? I'm not sure. Or I think I took him up because he might be dead.
No.
He might have died some earlier time in another
He
campaign.
dies in every timeline.
People just hate him. Because he would have replaced Akbar. And no one replaces him.
The cell that we found is
Oh, fuck.
cut off
Mm.
because we're like surrounded by First Order.
We're deep
Cool.
behind enemy lines, so we
Yeah.
have to
Yes,
contact
so
them first.
transmissions are very
Sparse.
sparse.
Okay.
And basically the Vice General's the only one who does it.
Okay.
So, some stuff that are going on in the galaxy according to the Holo News and other sources. A big development with the Hutts and the First Order. The Hutts have gifted the First Order with Now Hutta and are expected to move somewhere else.
Like gifted?
Yeah, they
or
gave them Now Hutta and then they all left.
Did the Hux
They
become,
just yeeted.
I
did they
don't-
become cucks while we weren't looking?
I don't think that sounds voluntarily.
That,
That may
doesn't sound
not have
very
been voluntarily.
Um,
Or it could be someone sold out most of the Huts for power.
Also, the impeached Chancellor Dromp was acquitted.
Oh.
One of the former Chancellors calls for unity for party and for Dromp to add sanctions to the First Order. And Gorga the Hutt still runs Jabba's palace on Tatooine, so they might move there as a possibility.
So goodbye to the lawful Tatooine.
Maybe we should help Tatooine.
Blow it up. Blow it
Yeah.
up.
Glass that planet. Glass that planet.
Make Tatooine glass again.
No, I can't even pronounce that. Anyway, so you drop out of hyperspace to beautiful and scary Monolith Station. So here it is, in all of its creepy glory.
Sweet.
Ew,
I didn't
that
have
looks like a top hat.
Sweet. They didn't have to
I don't
use
understand
the
these cookies,
pilot.
But they're not.
And so you land because they don't care about
Anything.
anything. You know. Actually, when you guys are there, parked there is a Imperial Class 1 Star Destroyer,
Ooh, let's get another one.
but it's been repainted and redesigned.
Even better reason to take it.
Guys, we're gonna have a Star Destroyer fleet.
I love it.
What's it been
We
painted
are on the
with?
same page.
Some First Order captain's like, huh, a Resistance fleet, what is it? Like a few starfighters, sea Star Destroyers? Uh-oh! Evacuate!
I wonder if that would actually work though.
But like we paint them all like with like racing stripes and like flames on the side. Because
We give all of them giant cowboy hats.
Fuck yeah. We just paint giant cowboy hats on the side of all of their.
Call one of them the Fireball, get Kaz to man it.
Yes.
It blows up immediately.
So yes.
What colors is it?
It's darker grays with yellow stripes.
I have a feeling that
Interesting.
And it's got like other besides turbo lasers, it's got other different guns put on it, like
Yes, we
added
did.
more.
Yeah, let's take it. This seems like a very valuable
Okay.
piece of machinery.
How many of us are there?
Well,
Enough to take it.
We'll accomplish what we need to do here, and then when we make
wait,
our
was there
escape,
7 of us? Because the 2.
Well,
Oh, I tried to, and
Chardivan and Kylan are gonna stay behind and help the resistance.
Pussies.
They also need to catch up
Catch
on
up
what's
on
going
time.
on.
Pussies. That's fair.
Well, Trito needs to realize
They were
that, like,
frozen there in carbon. I forgot who.
They
who
were in
knows
Try- try to-
carbonite?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Trito had been in carbonite since like he was captured.
Yeah, he's
Captured.
probably still blind.
My bird, that's my blood.
Yeah, like Trito
I think that's my favorite inside
He has
joke.
to learn that his best friends became like deceased criminals.
That's
Yep.
kinda sad.
Best friends. We were best friends.
Best friend.
Who else would have been his
sorry
friends?
for him.
That's
Who else would have been our friends?
I think he used that term loosely with you guys. Um.
Best friend.
The people I really don't want to piss off because I know better.
Anyway, so Monolith Station, and you notice that it's already been kind of getting a little bit more tidy. Seems like not as crazy as stuff here as before.
Interesting.
First order?
What? Yeah.
Oh no. Oh shit, that means that
Is
all the
there-
lightsabers are gone
is
then.
there a resurgence furnace, or can we steal 2?
No. Steal the Supremacy while you're at it.
Okay.
No.
One of each.
And a dreadnought.
And Star Killer bits.
Why not?
We're just gonna run out of personnel.
By the end of this campaign, you guys are gonna have one X-wing between all of you.
Yeah.
Alright, who's going on the mission this time?
Not.
Greg can't fit in the cockpit, so it's gotta be one of you smaller ones.
Am I the only one here who has piloting anyway?
I have one
Oh,
piloting
no.
planetary.
If I have
Planetary
one
space,
space,
just
I
like-
could put it.
Okay, so I'm the only pilot here.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
The irony.
Yeah.
The giant
So
guys.
I'll just bring up some of the locations again. So to remind you, there's the Gene Chop Shop, which is like plastic surgery parts, add-ons and add-offs. The Droid Assembly, the Monolith Central Command, which is technically off limits to you guys. Merchants Plaza, the Gladiator Pit Fights, the Pod Racing Course, Secrets and Lies Cantina, the Vaults, the Hangars, the Criminal Levels, the Shipyard, the Zoo, the Auction Ballrooms, the Forger's Den, the Assassin's Lounge, and the Carbonite Freezing Chamber.
Hey Tristan.
What?
Would it be possible to duplicate BD2 to get my own buddy droid?
I mean, you have 2 genius mechanics right here, there, bud.
Yeah, but he wants it good.
Oh, shit.
I could
didn't
help
say
it.
that.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. You guys gonna fit it out. Tell me what I said.
You just gave me a dirty look for what Tristan said.
Yay!
I could probably build a good droid.
Probably.
Probably no. It's definitely a combine of both of us.
Toolboxes I get, am I not good enough for you?
What the fuck, man?
I mean, I'm figuring since buddy droids went out of production, but since we've got one here, we can scan them and analyze them and figure
Yeah.
out. what
Okay.
it is.
Well, if you go there, I'm sure you could talk to someone for a price.
Okay.
So, where would you guys like to go? Also, I need to make this spooky music.
Okay, were we told where we
Yeah,
might
were we told
meet this
any information?
No.
spy bitch?
No, they
Do
don't.
we know what species it is?
Give me 1 second on that.
Wait, no, they're awesome. We just go in the station and go, caw.
What was that Rebels episode? They just kept repeating the. Nice Sam, some weird sign until they ran into the droid.
You guys are doing that, and I'm going, caw, roar!
People are just giving you weird looks. What the fuck?
I'm just walking away in my head. I'm shaking.
I don't want that one.
Like even I'm not stupid enough for this.
I'm not doing that though.
You know what? We'll do the cantina stuff.
That might be a better place to go.
There we go. All right.
I want to know, like, did the spy even know that we were coming?
Yes, they were notified.
Okay.
Does the spy know
so
who they're looking for?
Yes.
They'll
Okay.
probably stay.
they'll come to us then.
Yeah.
Because I'm huge.
Where are they?
That's
Yes.
very true.
Your informant is a Zeltron.
What?
Human?
Those are the pink-looking human people.
Oh, okay.
That's not
One of the hot ones.
The one that Renegade Legends saw Luke and was immediately like, oh, I want to fuck you.
Yep.
okay.
Is she single?
It's a guy.
Ooh.
In case you forgot what they look like, they're hot pink ladies.
Literally hot pink.
You know, if everyone just went to Zeltros and just had a party there,
I think
Everything
all
we
is gonna be
solved.
fine.
they should send Padawans there, get it all out of their system. They go back. Anakin would not have had all these problems. Also, why was he infatuated with her? Why of all people was it
For
her?
real, like,
She was
Because she was an
Someone was
angel.
Yeah, but
Like, was
bitch,
there
like
nobody his age nice to him? Like,
it's Tatooine, and he was a
He
slave.
got fucking kicked
Like
off his
after
own
Tatooine.
planet.
He was,
as a
and
9-year-old.
also,
She
he was
the only one
a
that
smart slave. With little girls aren't interested in smart slaves. Just
I mean,
how
but like,
fast
what
you
about
run.
like after he left Tatooine?
Yeah,
and
fast
there was
runners.
literally nobody else.
True.
I think it would have been kind of cool to see a what if he just stayed on Tatooine instead of going with Qui-Gon.
He would have just killed a lot of
Dead
people
at
on
16.
Tatooine.
I found it interesting in the Last Jedi novelization of what if for Luke if he stayed on.
I did
Tatooine.
not like that.
You didn't like that?
No, I was like, this is really stupid.
I found it interesting. He's just like, oh,
He
yeah.
probably would have just been like a famous pod racer.
Probably.
That's like
He
the,
definitely would have gotten laid a lot.
Well, in his what if scenario, he had a wife, so.
Yeah.
But-
all I do is get laid a lot.
yeah. But Anakin, I'm just saying,
Tatooine, I would have married King.
a lot of baby mamas out there. Anyway,
He probably would have had a lot of like fuck buddies.
Luke?
Yeah, no, not Luke. Anakin. Luke.
I mean, Anakin's very
Maybe.
dark and damaged.
That's why he would have a lot of fuck buddies.
Okay, but would he have been dark and damaged if he hadn't left Tatooine?
I think everyone's dark and damaged if you left Tatooine.
Yeah.
It's a desert planet for a reason. All your human emotions are left there.
And, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so where would you guys like to go?
Thank you.
I want to go get a BD3.
All right, you're gonna go get a buddy droid.
I'll follow him.
Cantina.
All right, so 3 of you to the cantina, the 2 to the droid. We'll start with the droid stuff real quick. You are met with a droid himself, made out of all kinds of different pieces. He's like a Magna Guard head, and then like a protocol droid body, and then lots of like spider-like arms, and he's just always doing stuff. And he's asking what you want.
Well, first I want to ask permission for BD2 for us to scan him.
He says yes.
Cool.
He's
Alright.
like jumping up and down, very excited. He's like,
Alright,
scan me.
we're gonna make you a friend.
He's very excited. He's jumping around, hopping, excited.
Yes.
Alright,
please.
so I'd like to duplicate this droid.
He's like, would you like to buy one instead?
You can just sell one?
We got him.
Oh, okay. How much?
And he takes out one. He's like, yeah, it's a. There's 3. He's got 3 left. He's got a yellow one, a purple one, and a green one.
Okay.
And he's just like they're all at 5,000.
Just 5,000?
Yep.
Can you buy one too?
You buy it for yourself.
Uh-uh.
It's like pay you back.
Like,
Um,
sure, eventually.
Yeah, okay. What color do you want?
Yellow, purple, or green?
Purple.
Purple.
Okay. Can I buy the purple and the green ones?
Takes them down to 10,000.
Alright, here you go.
Here you go.
They turn on, and their names are BD 3 and 4.
Alright, BD2.
I'm lazy, so I don't care. Fuck y'all.
They're gonna blow up in 10 minutes anyway.
Back off.
Sorry, I didn't mean by me.
BD3 is the purple one.
Damn it.
4 is the other colored one. Yellow or
That's
green?
green.
Green, yeah. The purple one is a boy. Green one is a girl.
Droids have genders now?
Well,
I mean, they have ginger.
They've always had
programming.
genders.
I guess, yeah, okay, the programming.
Yeah.
Always been like
Thank you.
one of 3. Boy, girl, or master droid.
What about like our droids that are like just beeps? They don't have a voice for them.
I mean, I think R2 is pretty much a dude.
Are they masculine
Yeah.
beeps or feminine beeps?
Brr, brr, brr.
Bert, Bert.
funny if it was the other way around, where R2 could speak like 3PO, but like protocol droids were the one beeping all the time. C3PO's running around just beep 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 beep.
He'd be beeping
Aren't you
all
like,
the time.
you stupid shit, stop!
We would actually get cuss words then.
Just yeah. So you guys go to the Secrets and Lies Cantina, and it's like maybe 10 to 12 stories tall, different levels and all that. It's-
Also, before you get into that, so are we gonna go on our way to meet up with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want anything else to do with the.
No, no more shopping. We'll leave it.
That's fine. I'll take one buddy droid on each shoulder and carry the third one in their arms.
You bought 3?
Well, I had BD2 there with me
Oh
already.
yeah. Okay. Never mind.
As you guys walk back, you see like a droid revolution group, like a droid preacher essentially, and he's like, "Free yourself, my droid brother led us." You guys are walking by, and the droids are just kind of like cocking their heads, like, "What is he talking about?"
Wait, I'm gonna listen to him.
Alright, well,
Okay, and he's talking about the sins of like the droid armies from the Separatists, and like how droids should be free and have a say in galactic politics and stuff like that. He's like wearing a robe and has like a data pad, and he's like,
Woo woo.
"Yes, this inferior organic being gets it."
Oh no.
Ouch. Poor said buddy.
I walk away.
Tristan,
What?
if you made like some of those droid cultists, like those droids from the last Shaw book,
Oh yeah. Oh, they might be running around.
Those are so weird.
that was disturbing.
Yeah, those were
Okay. Also, like I said, you've seen like remnants of chaos here. You see former Shadow Kings. Blood Moon has a half off price on hearts because it's Valentine's Day.
Nice.
If any of you are interested,
That's disgusting.
I don't think I eat hearts.
Wait, what kind of hearts?
all kinds.
No, okay.
What the fuck was that?
More hearts.
You're gonna find a Kawakian ape lizard heart?
If I have a heart attack, I'll just have 5 more. Replace.
What do they all attack you?
My hearts are attacking me.
Become sentient.
Shut up, Alex. And so the bouncer is this to the cantina is a massive.
Massive bitch.
You want to call him that? A Kintan Strider? He has the hammer and everything.
Hunk.
And so he just kind of looks at you guys, and he just like lifts his hammer up like you can go through.
Oh, is he
Alright.
like the door?
Yeah, door essentially.
God. How big is that thing?
He's
Big
pretty.
enough,
He's
probably.
bigger than a
Big
normal
enough.
one. It looks like he has like cybernetics and like adrenaline's pumped into him.
Yeah.
Alright, Bane.
Thank you. I was about to go there too.
And then you see lots of different species of all kinds here. Harch, Foreign Lamproid, Dashad, Star Dragon, Kragmaloid, Gendai, Chiss,
There's a
Colicoid.
star dragon?
Yes.
Is it the Star
What?
Dragon we freed?
No.
Hey, wait, Tristan, I just had a thought. Can I go back and purchase the last droid I want to give to Zach?
Okay.
Aw.
Another 5,000.
Get him a hat.
Since he was like trying to steal the one I found.
Watch as he just tries to steal yours. Just like.
I mean,
Well, yeah, go ahead.
all that characters are assholes, so.
Mm-hmm. I second that.
Yeah, the droid is like, why do you want all 3?
Which ones?
Mandalorian one was not my favorite.
I guess they're discontinued. Just gives it to you.
Awesome.
Oh, you're the honorable asshole.
So if any of you want to make a medium perception check in this cantina,
It's actually just like.
look around at who's who.
One advantage, one success.
Alright.
One success.
Are we at the cantina?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
okay.
there a weapons ban in this station?
Did you say
Or-
medium?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
A what?
remember. Weapons ban.
Mm.
Not a weapons ban?
Well, previous criminal stations I didn't want to.
Oh no, this is free range.
Okay.
I got 2 success
Free
to
range
advantage.
chicken.
Okay.
Also, Anya, here's Buddy Droid 3.
Yeah. Thank you.
Success and advantage.
All right. David, you see a group of Night Sisters talking to each other. Alex, you see members of the Electric Needle Syndicate, which are drug dealers.
Are you implying I'm like, I need drugs?
Haley, you see the group of mysterious black-cloaked individuals.
Success.
You see
You guys are hot.
Fuck yeah, I do.
you see a bunch of Godorite miners with a massive Kowakian monkey lizard sitting on their table. Like, it's like a normal Kowakian monkey lizard, it's just really big. And then,
Is this the one that you said we saw last time that was wearing a business suit?
maybe. No, it's a different one. Yeah, it's that one. It was, yeah.
Oh, he was on
He's
a
wearing a
phone.
business suit.
He was talking to someone.
He was on a
That's
business
so
call.
Cute. I want him.
And you see a group of Zeltrons in a corner speaking to one another.
We don't know that we're looking for Zeltrons, though, right?
You know that the informant is a Zeltron.
Oh, okay.
Are there any Zeltrons among the drug dealers?
No.
Oh.
There's Zeltrons among everyone.
One of them is a Miri Allen, and she looks kind of familiar. Like you've seen maybe a wanted poster. If anyone wants to make a hard lore check,
No,
or
Lord,
I wanna make
okay.
it.
oh, actually no, I'm sorry, underworld check. That would be a better
What's-
one.
Not me.
Oh, it's still knowledge. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, no.
Hard, you said?
No.
Hard
I
underworld.
mean,
Two success.
You've seen one posters for back on Zorobax. She is a arms dealer who looks like she's kind of making a deal with the Electric Needle Syndicate, and she formerly used to work for the New Republic, though it wasn't her choice, and her name is Els Dinny,
Sorry,
which, if you guys remember, it's her Miri Allen character from the previous campaign.
The one that you had run off after taking a pot shot at me?
guys. Sounds about right, yeah.
You literally shot at me for no reason and pieced the fuck
Pretty
out.
sure I had a good reason.
What was that?
You all pissed me off.
What did I do? What did I do?
I don't remember what you specifically did, but I think I remember you did something that actually did piss me off. Not as much as Zach's character. Or David's or...
I think she was just planning on murdering all of you, and,
That
she,
was the plan, yeah.
and when she met, she's like, "Uh-oh, they all saw me, I'm out."
Yeah.
In a far off corner, you guys see Lute speaking to a bunch of people.
Fuck Luke.
Do we
But,
know
like,
of
not
his
really.
crimes?
You guys know of his reputation.
No.
You don't know of the extent, but you know he is a famous legend of the underworld and overworld and all the worlds.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Do we want to try to get the Mary Allen's help with the join the resistance? Or?
That'd be pretty cool.
And then she shoots you.
That probably would happen.
I feel like they would not.
But I also
come
feel
out
like her
very
character
legally.
would not at all want to be up with the resistance.
I wave at the fat man and the shiny rope.
I'm gonna go talk
He
to
does
the
not
black
see you.
cloak people.
Damn.
You're like on the other side. He's far down there, so you're just
Tap
like
his shoulder.
I do that.
he's on the far end, and you just like
Go to
wave at
the
him,
far end.
so he does not notice you.
Get his attention and wave him up.
Should we go to the Zeltrons?
I'm gonna go talk to the black cloak people.
I'm just gonna take a seat at the door.
You head over to the Zeltrons, and they're like, never seen one of your kind before, but you know, I guess we could make it work. And they have these pheromones, and they smell really nice. Like you're kind of like, you know, I could like hang out with them.
Oh my god, please let this happen.
Alright, guys, we lost
Oh,
David.
I would love to
So-
see what a
You know,
Captain's Ocean offspring looks like.
No. So weird.
I noticed my Bugman friend is in trouble, so I go and just pick him
Yes,
up.
yes,
and-
let this happen. Let
He looks
this
very
happen.
like he's. Knockville is like.
I
So
What's happening?
Gwen goes, picks him up, carries him off, and the Zeltrons kind of giggle.
Damn it!
I'm not
Over.
letting our bug friends
Damn it!
be taken away by scary women.
I want a creepy bug baby.
Okay. At the bar,
But can you imagine David like a pink Geonosian child? Like,
That'd be
he's so
Nate,
random.
you see this fat little Trandoshan, looks like a mechanic, and he's crying at the bar.
God, no, no.
What's wrong, buddy?
And he's like, it's been years that I miss her. And he has a data pad of a Keldor.
You holding up there?
No,
No, tell me to put.
neither are my other two brothers.
Where? Are you guys all here?
And then and they like further down they're like, and they all have a data pad and they're all crying.
Are they? Am I normal yet after encountering?
Yeah, you feel better.
Okay.
I was like, I plopped you down. I hit you in the back of the head a couple times, got you a drink, and just kind of splashed you.
Alright, so I'm gonna
So now
tell
he's
him,
what?
I'm gonna tell him that
Yeah,
there's
but he's
other
not
fish
being
in the sea.
raped.
That what?
That there's other fish in the sea.
And they're like, but we wanted that fish.
Uh,
Ugh, I wish I didn't say that now.
that was
Ah!
disgusting.
You need a.
I'm sorry.
Hasn't it been like 30 years?
It's gotta
or
be like
something?
a long time.
They're like kind of middle-aged. I don't know how it's possible, but they literally look like they have receding hairlines, even though they don't have hair.
There's spikes.
Receding like spikes, I
Not,
guess.
not like their scales is like a little bit more faded up top.
Yeah, they look really sad, and they're still mechanics after all this time.
I mean, that just
What,
means
what-
that it's a good.
what was their name? Stinky, Sticky, and Sweaty.
Yeah.
Don't
I knew one
worry,
of their
you'll find
names.
someone.
I don't want.
And then you go over to the group of
Yeah.
black
I
cloaked
asked
people,
them if they're Sith cultists.
and they're like, no.
Okay, you look it.
Just see anyone dressed in black. Yo, you sit.
Yeah.
And they say, no, they are the Order of the Black Cloak.
What's that?
And they explain, well, they're kind of secretive, and they're like, we cannot say anymore.
Seriously? How do you get like new members if you don't even like? answer
Or are you
them?
worthy?
I don't know. You tell me.
Fair enough.
I mean, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
And they're like, and they explain that they are a secretive group of assassins.
Oh fuck yeah! What do you guys do? Like who do you
Assassinate
No, who do you kill? Like what's your MO?
whoever pays.
That's fucking awesome.
No discrimination, no questions.
How much you guys cost?
Whatever we want. They come to us.
That's fucking dope. That's awesome.
You look like a fighter.
Yeah, do you guys have like a card or something? I might need you. Thank you very much. Put that in my briefcase. I got a couple more names on my list. I gotta.
Okay.
I asked the bartender for a potato.
Bartender whips out a potato.
Literally whips
the bartender is a massive Dawoon who stands even taller than you, and he's like,
I give him the credit scenes.
Mm.
I give him a potato.
he goes back behind the counter, starts butchering some meat. He didn't look like he washed his hands.
Ew.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some.
I'm 9 feet tall and furry. Do I look like a go fuck?
That's fair.
Have a point.
That's still disgusting.
Also, it's like just galaxy diseases haven't killed me yet. Sentinel ain't gonna kill me.
Yes.
So does it look like there's anyone useful in here?
Loot.
Do we have to go to the loot?
I don't know.
Can we go talk to the Zeltrons as a group?
Go ahead.
Try and like.
Gonna
Wait, 2
Yeah.
seconds. Let me see.
Negotiate.
They're gonna just seduce us.
You're gonna
Ah,
have to
the
bring them to an orgy.
negotiators.
God.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch as you go up there and you fail.
Never mind. I don't have a gas mask or anything like that.
You walk up with like a fucking hazmat
Yeah.
suit. Hey, what's up?
They're like, that don't work. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that would work or not.
Can I like stand like out of their radius and like yell at them?
It's kind of weird and a little suspicious.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Go ahead.
I'm not with her.
Yo! If any of you wants to talk to us, we're gonna be outside for a little bit.
Everyone, like, in the cantina just turns their head on us. And Luke's like,
Not you, Loot.
The entire
how do you know my name?
Everybody knows your name, Loot.
Fair enough.
It's like, yo, were you just hitting up the Zeltrons for a booty call?
I mean,
Yes.
they're probably worse booty calls.
You remember in the in the Utapau Clone Wars arc, that little arms dealer guy had that little speeder thing.
Yes.
Luke has one of those.
Luke, what the fuck?
He's going over. He's slowly moving his way toward you.
Luke,
He's
go
like,
away.
I want to talk to you.
Go away.
Hold on, I want to talk to you.
I'm leaving.
I'm coming.
Start running.
I'm backing out.
Concerned
Run
for
away.
party
Run.
member.
And then he like sees you and he like does like a.
And
He literally like gets out of it, turns it, gets back on, goes forward. You.
I freed you.
I
I was the one who released you from Carbonite. Was that a mistake?
No. No, why?
I don't. I
I was just gonna say you're a
reputation.
Geonosian. I haven't seen one of you guys in years. Holy crap, I thought you were
in
dead.
Carbonite for years.
I was like, wait, I saw one the other day though.
Wait, I did see. Wait, is that you?
Yes.
Oh. Build me a Death Star. Y'all build Death Stars, build me a Death Star.
There aren't enough of us to build Death Star anymore.
And he gets out of his thing, turns his speeder around, gets back on.
Wait.
What? Ah! He gets out, turns it around, gets back on. What?
I can just turn you.
Well, do you have a droid factory?
Do I have a droid factory? Hello, I took control of this station. It's all mine.
So why don't you start producing droids to build your Death Star?
What do you think I've been doing?
No.
Can I have the keys to your
Actually, I haven't been doing that. That's a good idea.
Nice.
But terrible idea. Do you know about the First Order?
Yeah?
Do you think they're a threat? You know they're xenophobic, killing most species.
So is the Empire, and I worked with them. I also got imprisoned by them.
So what's that tell you?
Tells me that it's another business venture.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you think this is a good idea, David?
So long, bug boy! And he gets up, turns around.
Wait.
turns it around.
Go away. I pick him up before it does that. I pick him up and turn him so he doesn't have to.
Oh, first off, you can't pick up loot.
Oh shit! I can't.
You just, like, it's like, how are you so heavy? And he's like, I have a lot of water weight. And you're like, it's not.
Have you seen Scary Purple Lady?
Scary purple. What are you talking about? I've
Scary
seen a lot
Pink
of.
Lady. Pink Lady. Color's hard.
And he points over at the Zeltrons in the corner.
Different.
No, I don't know. I just got here, even though it's been a couple months.
Fair enough. Bye
All
bye.
right, bye.
One potato.
What? No, it's disgusting.
Fair enough.
All right, give me that. And he puts it in his robe.
No!
Save that for later. Hey-o! Gets up, turns it around, and goes up. Woo! And then you see him try to take a drink from a servant droid, and he's trying to reach for it, and he falls off, and he's just like, ah!
Oh my god.
He pushes over the protocol droid, and he's just kind of like, oh, gross, floor alcohol. And he gets up and gets on back on his speeder and heads back over to his corner. Because he's annoying.
I hate that he's the primary antagonist of this entire era.
I love it.
He's an interesting character. As long as he's not an enemy.
Right.
Which
He's-
primarily he always is.
Hey, he just
Hey.
got back into the game.
like,
And he already took over the station apparently.
yeah, well, he might be nice because I woke him up and then I gave him a.
Yeah, and you're a Geonosian, former separatist.
So it might be.
Well, maybe not you, but he was, because he was a Trade Federation accountant. A low, little level accountant. Stuck in a little cubicle all day, doing numbers.
Now look at him.
Now look at him. King of the underworld. Well, I mean, in his mind he is. He's the king of the underworld, much as how Torbus is the hero of Dantooine.
So it's true, but most people don't care.
From a certain point of view, I guess. What else?
I'm gonna go stand outside first. But
Maybe we should go somewhere else.
I'm still at the bar.
This is getting us nowhere.
I'm not gonna go talk to the scary ladies. Someone has to do it. Someone else has
Didn't
to
we
do it.
already confirm that the spy's gonna look for us?
yes.
Yeah.
So we don't really need to get
Right.
anywhere ourselves.
So do we wait here? Or do we see if there's anything else we could do that could be
We can go steal
beneficial?
that big shit.
Maybe go find an area that's kind of secluded so they can approach you anonymously.
That
That's
might
what
be
it
good.
would
On a space station?
Walking in is a human with a big group of scary-looking individuals. He's got a really impressive-looking, like, admiral uniform. He's got, like, slick-back, long, white hair. He holds himself to, like, a certain regard.
Admiral for First Order? Or?
No, not for First Order. His outfit looks kind of like patched together in a way.
Oh shit, it's the guy with the Star Destroyer.
And
You gotta steal the keys.
We'll just kill him.
and if anyone wants to make a hard underworld check,
Not me.
No, I failed. 1 advantage, 1 failure.
Hold on. 2 success. 4 threat.
Yeah, no.
you remember hearing tales of him. His name is Alden Dalt, and he commandeered a Star Destroyer.
Alright, let's take a sword.
We're taking his Star Destroyer.
Or we could
Or we
work.
could
You
Root
also
him.
know that his group is extremely dangerous, and they're notorious pirates.
So we could just recruit them.
For the good guys.
And they have connections with the now no longer here Black Sun, Zam Consortium, the Consortium, and other groups.
So maybe not the best recruitment material, but we can still take their ship.
If we could, that would be nice.
That
That
would
would
be
be hard
nice.
though.
Let's do it.
I'll have no
I have
problem.
2 nets.
And his Star Destroyer is stocked full of people.
That's
Heavily
fine.
armed
Okay,
people.
well then we just pull the fire alarm and then jump on board and steal
We
it.
just do that tactic where we vent everyone out the airlocks.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes! Let's do it!
Aren't you guys like supposed to be resistance heroes?
I'm a farmer.
Yes, we're being heroes for the resistance by
God.
getting them more ships.
And killing
And also,
pirates.
I'm
I
pretty
forgot
much-
Fulvis
I'm
and
not
the
cultural,
Wanderer
so-
with you guys, and they're just
Yeah.
like, you guys are weird.
I'm sitting there.
Actually,
shaking my
Fulvis
head.
and the Wanderer both split up because they're gonna also cover ground check to see if there's anything.
I am going to leave the cantina and go in search of a burrito.
The Wanderer contacts you guys and says that you guys might want to go check down at the zoo because he thinks he saw a Zeltron that might be. who
Let's
you're
go to the
looking
zoo.
for.
There,
Let's
obviously
go
don't
to
want to
the
have a
zoo.
burrito.
Maybe I'll get a.
You have to go and visit and see what the zoo's all about.
Alright, let's go.
Are you gonna go get a burrito first?
No, the zoo.
We'll get you a potato at the zoo.
Maybe.
So you guys head down to a lower level, and the elevator, when you get opens up, immediately waft of wildlife and animals
I
and
love
poop.
it.
And it's so much not a zoo, but very much more wildlife trade.
Let's
Yep.
do it. Let's
Okay.
go. I
Um,
got credits to spend.
How?
and you see all sorts of creatures here.
Can I fly up and get a better look from above?
Yes. So some of you see things you've never even seen, never even heard of. You see an entire OPC killer in an aquarium tank.
Oh, boy.
You see a giant, or there's a section just of eggs of all kinds.
Heck yeah.
You
Oh,
see
yeah.
stuff from far off worlds that baby Sarlaccs for sale. You see a Gorog.
Oh, let's free it.
How about no?
Back in there?
We're part of the resistance,
Probably.
not terrorists.
Can I go buy one of the random eggs?
So you go up to a Droid?
Hello, droid.
No, it's not possible. You hatch a nerf.
Actually, it's a droid, but it doesn't have a head. Instead, it's a hologram of someone
Oh.
else. And they're like, "What egg do you want?"
What kind do you have? What eggs do you have? Or do you
All
not
of
know?
I have all kinds. Some I don't even know.
What are the ones you don't know?
And he points at the massive blue egg behind him,
How big is it?
like bigger, like you cannot move it by yourself.
Is it like the
But
giant
I move it
blue
by
egg from the
myself.
Poe
It is
Dameron
exactly that because I just read that today.
comic? Nice.
What is it?
It's from the Poe Dameron comic. There's
It's a giant kaiju in there.
It's a fucking giant blue space egg.
Can I carry it and make
Okay,
an omelet?
No,
can
it
I
is
buy
too big.
This small sized egg right over here. Like,
Oh no, the giant blue egg might be.
Can I
fun.
look and see if there are any Geonosian eggs?
ooh, good idea, David.
And the person
yeah,
just squashes it in front of you.
I need to think of what the hell lays eggs in Star
I
Wars.
know, I don't know what lays eggs.
What was something? You see like a brown egg that looks like it has hair on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I would love
Ooh, a
that.
mud
Those
horn.
mud.
Mudhorn egg,
Yeah, can I take that? Can I buy that one? That looks awesome.
200,000.
Oh fuck, do you have something a little bit cheaper?
And
Probably not.
Some of these were kind of hard to get, and some of these
Fuck that.
you do not want to know. Yeah, it's the giant
Do
blue
you
egg.
have an egg around like the 5,000 range?
No.
Okay, do you have an animal around the 5,000 range?
I don't sell animals. I sell eggs.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go find one of the animals first.
Does he have any Geonosian eggs?
No, but he's like interesting. It's Geonosian. You know, in the Droid assembly, there's a Geonosian queen.
Interesting.
Where?
Is that on the station?
Yeah, Droid assembly area.
I want to go there.
Man, you found multiple people in this session that want you to fuck someone.
I mean, he is an endangered species.
And you see, yeah, you
You
see
be
a
that
guy
troll.
who has like goggles stacked on goggles stacked on goggles, and he like has like 2 data pads and he has like extra like robotic arms, and he's just like he goes over, he's like, wait, sir, come over, and he's like, oh my god, and he like starts scanning you, and he's like,
What are you doing?
oh my god, a Geonosian, can I breed you?
With what? Do you just need a genetic sample? Or...
I'm a crossbreeder,
Oh boy.
and I
Do it,
have
David, do it.
many interesting clients.
Do it.
Okay. Do I get paid for this service?
That's a
How does 30,000 credits
Do it.
sound for a DNA sample?
Do it.
Yes.
And he just stabs you with a needle, injects, and then he snaps his fingers, and a like miniature Purgill from Rebels comes out with a briefcase and drops it into your hands, and it flies off. He's like, "Thank you," and he runs off, and he's like,
Okay.
and then all of a sudden, a bunch of people are like, "Give me the money, give me!" And they're like, start like 400,000, 200,000, like they all start like betting. He's like, "No, it's fine."
Okay.
Go offer more of yourself.
Guess
He's
what?
like, "If you want to go," and he points at you, and everyone just turns their heads, and they're like, "Sir, wait, this game."
Whoa!
I pick up
What?
Bugman and I hold him.
David, they're
And
gonna
then
drain
land
you
on
out.
your shoulder.
Calm.
You see like a little Ewok, like, gimme, 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 gimme.
Okay.
I kept pick up the Ewok and just like toss him.
Alright,
You
just
toss it back in the crowd.
someone want. Wait, so they want to buy genetic samples. How many can they get off?
1,000 each.
No.
No, you
100,000 each.
Yes.
Okay, that's better.
They're gonna take your entire body.
that might happen. I don't want
An
that.
arm is 2 billion.
What?
Yes.
No.
100%.
Someone's like, okay.
And like a big auction's taking place, and there's this Korovar with a red cloak, and he's selling off all sorts of creatures. One of them being some kind of massive creature here
We're just
How
like,
much?
from the planet of Voss, and it's worth starting bid at 3 million.
we just go like, can we command your auction? And we go up and try to sell David.
It's just getting killed, and you guys get billions.
You're the one who offered yourself first.
Are there,
Yeah.
Tristan,
That's
are there
true.
Any,
I
like,
didn't
smaller,
realize
like,
exactly
shops
what
or like.
Like smaller animals?
Yeah, like
oh
smaller
yes.
animals.
Someone's selling Dianogas, but everyone here is pretty sure that you heard recently that they were sentient, and so it's kind of weird.
I'm not
Like some of the areas you're looking, you're like, that might be a sentient person, because you see someone grab that same Ewok, and they're like, how much for this? And you're like looking around, the Ewok's like, I'm not for sale.
Okay, but how much for the Ewok?
Let's pull up a couple creatures here. From Naboo is a saw-toothed Grank.
Oh.
It's a medium-sized predator with powerful jaws.
Ooh.
From a mysterious-looking individual in like red armor is selling creatures from Dagobah, and one of them is selling a spade-headed Smooka.
That sounds fun.
It's a rodent. It's like a little gliding rodent.
I would love that. How much for one of those babies?
15,000.
Done.
Let me see real quick. I think I have.
How do you have so much fucking money?
I have killed it.
The Farmer's Guild is very lucrative.
Am I part of the farmers guild?
I mean, I am. So.
I'm sitting on like 2,400 right now.
I didn't spend anything.
I'm not
on
gonna
the
dig
first
through, I
session.
don't
I did 6,000.
Whatever,
600.
whatever here is whatever I have.
Sample.
Yeah.
Um,
like hoard yourself off.
Oh, were you gonna look for the source books
Kind of,
that you
yeah.
got from Charlie?
Yeah.
No, I was
Sad.
gonna look for my Wildlife Star Wars book that I already own. Also for sale in a cage was a bunch of terrified-looking creatures,
Ew.
Oh no, not
Fuck
that.
that.
Not
Fuck that. Fuck that.
No.
and you see, yeah.
Those
To
things-
open the
No.
cages.
No idea what they are.
Next
Wait,
to it
but
is
that would
a
be
Next to it is crates of that grass that they go crazy over.
That's actually pretty cool.
Open those up and set them loose on it.
Also for sale is being sold by a cybernetic Moncala is a strange guard animal known as a Barghest. It was seen in Maz's castle.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, here's like a size.
I was thinking of the thing.
I changed my mind. I don't want to buy that animal.
All right. What the hell is this?
The
Oh!
one.
Up for sale from the Corvar is selling a massive binog, and you see this massive creature up for sale.
That's terrifying.
A lot of these animals you see are like chained and
Yeah.
snouted, and they're being prodded up and stuff. So
No.
you know, it's
Is the
sad.
Gorog for sale?
Everything's for sale here,
How about-
and we all know none of you can afford it, so don't bother
That's
asking.
fair. That's gotta be.
Like, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I know none of y'all can buy the good shit.
But wait,
No, definitely not.
But did you know you?
I mean,
we
he technically
traded.
did just get a shitload of money.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
say
yeah,
that
I'm
you know
still holding him,
Yeah. Guys,
and I'm still offering people up as like 10,000 or 100,000 for a single blood sample.
David, hear us out.
Yes.
We sell you and then help you escape.
No, we're not
No,
doing
we
that.
just-
We're just doing the
let's
DNA
just-
That's gonna go
samples.
so
It's
wrong.
much safer and much.
You see
simpler.
like a fat man with like a red mustache. She's like, "How much for him? I want to eat it."
7 billion.
Take my gun out and point
Deal.
Oh God, guys,
No.
we gotta sell David.
No.
You see a cloaked, mysterious-looking figure selling a bunch of these looking creatures.
Oh, cool.
Crystal foxes.
Oh no.
I'll give you 100.
Now for sale up on the thing is a Chirodactyl, which is the massive bat from
Ew.
Fuck.
Dathomir.
Ew.
That thing was a cool boss fight though.
It was a cool boss fight, but it was like some annoying shit.
And then along with it, someone is like, we're also pairing up a massive Shio bird from Kashyyyk, very rare.
Gosh.
We'll trade David for that.
How about no?
They're also selling
I did.
That's
uh,
money from David to buy everything here.
Yep.
if anyone's interested, they are selling an Ogdo.
Is it an Octobot?
No, dang, I hate that fucker. Swamp Slug. Oh, you know what? Y'all will love this. How about one of these bad boys? One of the Borgullet people.
Aren't they
Lovely.
semi-sentient?
It's gotta
Yeah.
be sentient.
You think they care?
Nope, probably not.
I mean, a dude literally
Tried
checked
to
it.
sell an Ewok.
Yeah. That he picked up.
And you tried
Ackley's,
to
Quasilmal, Swamp Slug, Baby Sarlacc.
But those are expensive.
Oh, no kidding.
Okay.
Are they selling any
I'm carrying
spoilers?
David, and I'm walking out.
Yeah, let's go to the droid assembly.
Someone also has like genetically engineered ones. So like there's like a porg this big, miniature Kawaki monkey lizards
How
this
much for
big.
the mini Quacky Monkey Lizard?
7,500
I'll
What-
take one.
a piece.
I'll take one.
All right,
You
and
have that much money?
Yes.
Fucking he
Oh.
goes a piece, you're like, I'll take one. He's like, alright, cuts off an arm and hands it to you.
Fuck, that is dark.
and he's like, and what seasoning would you like?
No, it's okay. I'll take him rare.
Oof,
Thank you.
weird.
I
Eh.
put it in
It starts biting you.
I put it in my pocket.
It starts crawling out.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
buttoned.
Oh, well, it's trying to unbutton it.
I'll keep the button closed.
It keeps unbuttoning.
Okay, I'm gonna put him in a zip bag or pocket in my bag.
There's no holes.
They keep
This-
it breathe.
there's enough air.
You
You'll be
fucking suck
fine.
it.
Okay. And the Wanderer approaches you guys and is like, well, while you guys were looking around the pet store, I found him.
Oh.
Thank you.
And the Celtron's like, right.
That's Dave. I carry.
No, no,
Last call. 100,000 for DNA. Okay, give me your needle thing.
And actually, no, it's his hands were like all needles.
Oh, well, I pick up my hands, put it there, take it out.
Mind your business.
Are
Come
they
on, Blood
sterile?
Moon would pay a fortune for this.
Fortune.
One stab.
One genetic sample.
Money first.
100,000.
100,000.
Pulls out the middle finger. No. No.
Okay. Thank you. And we leave.
We give him the.
Give him the sample so
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Oh yeah, I gave him the sample.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like, don't give it to him, it's
100,000.
like, yeah, what the fuck?
Blood Moon.
50 for you, 50 for
Some
me.
Blood Moon representatives are like, "Do you mind if we dissect you?
Yes.
We promise we put you back together."
I completely mind being dissected.
You know what? I think we should trust them.
Gosh.
No, me and David already got our 50 grand. We're good.
So
We're
are you
leaving.
gonna go find the Geonosian Queen or not?
Yes.
I
that's
want
what-
to, but we also have the rebel. Or
Yeah, so you
resistance
start
spy.
talking to him, and he's like, "Well, I have to find two of my other informants because
There were 3 of you.
no, it's me, but I have 2 informants, and we're trying to get out of here."
Okay. Well, we have a ship.
Excellent.
So hurry up.
I have to find them. We got separated, and it can get pretty ugly here.
Well,
We.
okay.
just
Where
found out.
either? Do you know where they were when you got separated?
Unfortunately, we were in the merchants area, but we had to split up because we fear there were first order spies here.
Oh.
Ooh.
That would not shock me. A
Well,
bit.
do you know what were your allies? Your other.
We're looking for an Anx and a Wormhole.
A what? And a what?
Anx and a Vermal.
And he pulls up a hologram of an
Thank
Anx. He just kind of rolls his eyes. He's like, "Oh god, amateurs!" And he pulls out an Anx hologram. So one of these guys,
Pointy head.
and massive pointy head, and the other one.
Is that Zach's character?
No, that was her Padawan.
Yeah, my
Oh, that was
The one that got 8.
You guys gonna go taste testing? Lily pies around.
The other is a Wormhole.
Got it.
Oh, is that a
Thanks.
butthole?
We can
That's
see
his
his
mouth.
butthole in the
No, that looks
cutscene.
like a straight up butthole.
You look like a straight up butthole.
Not as much as that dude does.
I say let's go check out the droid assembly.
Gross.
Assembly of the droid.
And so, make your way up there, and the guy who introduces himself as Doc Krill, and he was someone who helped the rebels back in the day. He actually helped steal Lambda shuttles and sold them off.
Nice.
And you go through, and there's people selling all sorts of things: hidden compartments, boot blades, agent's bag, paint dampeners, various poisons, transponder codes, art, flamethrowers, comm scan,
Sure.
like literally everything you can imagine.
Is there a risk for me?
Maybe.
Can I buy one?
I
Do
said
you
maybe. I
want to
said
get Mandalorian armor?
Just want the flamethrower.
right now they're just selling the full-on flamethrowers, not anything risk.
Don't you remember how useful the flamethrower was when we encountered your nemesis last campaign?
Prime alive.
We had a boss
Right,
fight
alive.
with like a third of our group missing, and we still came up with it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. During the sale, they were also selling a Zillow Beast.
Let's
That's
go back.
awesome.
We need to buy the Gorg and Zilla Beast and have them
Let's
fight.
just trade Jake David.
Don't
for it.
have money.
Oh, and they're selling a
We
Sendo
We
Aqua
would if we made
Monster.
them fight for money.
Wait, what?
There's also a Sendo Aqua Monster they have for sale.
Free for all time coming, guys.
Oh, and outside, like, because there's a hangar right next to the Wildlife Church, in a massive container is a space slug for sale.
Guys,
No.
I think we know the right decision here.
No, we don't.
Haley,
Free
you
it,
should never
free it,
ever have credits.
free it.
That's fair.
I'm just gonna be real with you, Chief.
Okay,
Oh, let's
so
just break the glass. Set it free. Do
no,
something good for the galaxy.
we're moving on to the droid
You were willing
factory.
to sell your friend for money.
We are moving on to
I
the
wanna
droid
see
factory.
space slugs float through
Let's see.
space.
If I want to find the
Just
Genos
like
and
turn
Queen.
around and
That's-
Yeah, so you go down, you talk to one of the droids saying you want to meet the queen. You go down there, and sure enough, she's actually building droids.
Yeah, she got a fucking-
She's actually sterilized.
Oh, it's the one
Aw.
from the Vader.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I'm like, oh shit, I can't get my phone on.
And she's like, she sees you and she
Yeah,
comes
well,
over. You can see that her neck has been like badly damaged. It looks like at some point, and so it looks like she can only communicate through hand signals.
Do you know sign language?
And so she like leans down toward you, and she pulls out from a pouch like a oval.
Can I grab it and see
Yeah.
what it is? Do I know what it is?
And she's like, and she pulls out a data pad and she gives it to you.
Alright, I'm gonna roll
And
athletics to
it's-
trip into David and smash it.
No!
No, you're
I'm
not.
standing behind it.
And
you can't
it's
get past
it's called a Geonosian brainworm egg.
Oh my
Alright, I'm
god.
gonna roll athletics to not trip. I'm gonna smash it and smash it.
Why is she giving me a brain order egg?
You're a Geonosian. She's a Geonosian.
Stick it
me.
up
Maybe
your
she
nose.
wants you to like chuck it in like
A crowd?
area.
Fuck
on
it up.
The station.
David, the
No,
ship.
no.
The ship.
Loot.
Ooh. But the ship, we want the
Okay.
ship.
To be fair, loot won't work, the ship might.
How?
That
Okay.
might work.
What?
That might work.
On loot.
Bullshit.
That was
He has too much fat. We all know this.
There's no brain up there for the worm.
All you have to do is put it on his plate of food, and he'll probably swallow it, and they'll just invade that way.
I want to try.
Wait, David, see if you can breed it first. Get
Clone it or
multiple.
something?
Yeah. That way, if it fucks up, we can go to Plan B.
How
The Wanderer approaches you guys, and he mentions that he, those Skakoans that have bounties on you are here, and he said he's gonna deal with them, and he's staying here.
Okay.
He's gonna monitor stuff from here,
Okay.
see what
My
happens.
Bye bye.
And he says apparently a lot of the underworld is in a little bit of a heated dispute on what to do.
Sounds about right.
Fight.
So right now, the 7 syndicates are the Eclipse Monopoly, Phantom Cartel, the Sundo Slaving Syndicate, the Electric Needle Syndicate, Blood Moon, Order of the Black Cloak, and the Consortium. So,
Hey Tristan,
What?
is Red Harvest still around at all? Or
Oh, yeah, of
did
course
they
they
go
are.
away after?
no, they're still around. They're just not as powerful.
Well, that's because they don't have farmers paying.
I guess so. Yeah.
No, that's-
Oh, they have farmers pay them, but you know, unorthodox. Hey, you're gonna pay up.
The classic method.
But apparently there's something going on called Underworld United, and there's apparently criminal groups who are joining together to fight the First Order.
Fucking, I thought you were
Alright.
saying like Underworld Union.
No.
They're unionizing.
Okay, I guess y'all don't want those allies. That's fine.
To be fair,
Why do we
I'm
not
gonna go-
want underworld allies?
I want the black cloak.
All allies are good allies.
We want all allies. I want to go to the cantina. With the brain worm.
With the
Oh no.
Okay.
I,
So you head to the cantina.
I am going to go to the ship. You can
Yeah.
call me if you need me.
I'm gonna go to the cantina.
Because my idiot self has had bad feelings ever since you got the worm.
That's fair.
I'm going to the cantina.
Because he's an idiot, but he ain't stupid.
I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid.
Exactly.
Well,
Is it only one worm then?
yeah. Well, I think
Okay.
each egg had 2 worms in it.
I don't remember
Yeah.
how it was in the phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was 2 worms per egg, so yeah, there's 2 of
Yeah,
them.
but don't they multiply like every time they go through a person?
Do they?
I don't think so.
Because when the clones were using them, they always had an egg.
Yeah, because he
to
put a
infect
bunch.
them. Yeah. But they
Because the
can't-
first one that got infected, he put a bunch in a book bag.
But they can jump from body to body.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I'm gonna see if I can go find loot.
And he's still there, eating food.
Can I go
Bunch
over
of
to
guards.
You gonna try to give me the brain?
him? Yeah.
Yeah, he's eating away, and all that. And he's like,
Yeah.
Bugman, what do you want?
Here's some food.
That's a Geonosian egg. Hello, Separatist, I was on Geonosis. And he throws food at you, moron. Give it to me.
Why?
Just eats
And
it.
he snaps his fingers and everyone points blasters at him. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
David, come on.
We could have used that.
Get out of here, bug boy.
You just gave
What are
him
you gonna
something.
do with that?
I don't know, maybe I'll infect some people. Maybe I'll clone it. I know some cloners here.
Yeah, but you want to be the one who controls that.
Yeah, and I will be.
But that's
I'm talking, because I can talk to some cyberneticists and they'll control the worms or something. Or there's those Night Sisters.
oh gosh.
You're gonna go back to the queen and face up to your losses. She literally gave you an egg, and you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna go give this away to someone else."
I wasn't
Yeah,
trying
the
to
man
give it away, I was
who
trying to
owns
What did you
you.
expect to happen, though?
You gave it to the man who owns her.
Yep.
I was hoping to take over.
Yeah, but not. You didn't do it well.
Yeah, but
Nope.
it's loot. Did you really expect that to work?
I was hoping it would.
He is Tristan's
Oh,
method of
oh.
like in-game chaos and control.
Yeah, that's true.
Keeps you on your toes.
Worst decision.
There are reasons why I'm on the ship right now.
Who are us three?
I don't know, but Doc comes back with his other two, and they look worried, and they're like, "We need to go now."
Yep.
First Order spies are after us as we speak.
I
Okay.
calm me so I can prep the shit in the nuts.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
In fact, the ants get shot from out of nowhere,
I'm gonna just.
and they're like, "We need to go."
Okay.
I
Yep.
prep the shit so they hop on and we can go.
And then you guys, I imagine, would be heading that way.
Yep.
Fulvis follows in as well, and she.
Should we break off the Steel Star Destroyer?
Mm-hmm.
No, you idiots, let's go.
Head back.
Yep.
Yep.
I guess.
Let's go. These are small chairs.
I think that's small.
I assume I'm 9 feet tall and huge.
I guess.
So you guys, I assume, head back to Resistance Base.
We go the roundabout way so we're not followed.
All right. As you're heading back, Doc Krill says that he found out that one of Leia's droids is going to be sold to the First Order.
Which one?
He identifies it as a Millicreep droid.
Oh, fuck.
Those little assassin droids from Umbara that have that little tails and they shock clones
Why
and
does
stuff.
Leia have one of those?
But
I
you're a
don't know.
politician.
Because Leia's badass.
Protection, probably.
Politician.
Guys, we gotta save her droid.
And he actually has a tracker on there, on the ship that has it.
Okay.
Alright, well, that's easy.
Is it a big ship or a
Oh
small
no, it's
ship?
like a little transport.
There you go.
Go get the vinegar and then go back to the tracking beacon.
Blow it up.
Right now, it's in a nebula. It's trying to hide and contact the First Order.
Okay. So we
Okay.
gotta stop that now.
So,
Nice.
So if you want to do a hard astrogation check,
the astrogation.
I can do it. I got a free bonus for astrogation.
yay, free bonuses.
All right, so hear me out. It's a droid. We're in a Hammerhead Corvette. We ram their ship and destroy it, and then get the droid out of the wreckage.
Plot twist, you destroyed the droid of the process.
I mean,
3
what-
advantage.
that was the
Boost and
plan.
roll again.
2 success.
All right, you luckily there's some shortcuts that you somehow managed to find out, and you arrive at this big red and orange and yellow nebula. And you go and it's very hazy, so sensors are a little wobbly. So now it's just searching,
We just like looking out the windows trying to find it.
basically.
Cool.
Anything you guys like to do in this time while you search?
I'm gonna befriend BD4.
Oh, my stupidity.
I'm gonna apologize for David for trying to sell him. That was a weak moment. I'm sorry.
Well, I did something equally stupid later, so.
You get
Arguably
blue brain.
more.
How many light side points do we have?
2.
2, and I got 5 dark side.
God, I can't even use
I
one.
should be really mean today.
You've
Yeah, but
been
then
pretty
you
mean
give
without
us
even
light
using
side
a
points.
dark side.
That is true. Thank you.
I mean, the one highlight that I've had this entire session so far is I got 50,000 credits.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, when did you get 50,000?
Because I controlled the entire process and made it so good.
You were just big.
Yeah,
That was the point.
that was the controlling the process.
At one point, someone tried to sell you thinking you were a Wampa.
That might have been me.
It got a little chaotic, you know. You might have even tried to sell yourself. I'm a Wampa, buy me. Give me
we
money.
all know I'm not that articulate.
Me, Wampa, buy. I want the bisexual Wampa. No, sir, not what I meant. I'm intrigued as well. And if anyone wants to make a daunting perception check,
Okay.
3 setback die due to the haziness of this nebula and the columns and scanners.
Oh, just kidding. I should not do that. That would not
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, no, that no. I haven't seen it
Anybody?
yet.
I mean, I'll try it, but I'm gonna.
I got it.
And sure
One
enough,
triumph, 1 success, 5 threat.
okay.
Luck.
So the good news is you found it.
Bad news.
Yeah,
Bad
you
news
do.
is it looks like it has about 3 TIE fighters with
Oh
it.
god. Well, let's just.
And they've noticed you.
Can we shoot the TIE fighters? Do
Shoot
we
the
have
TIE
guns?
fighters, ram the ship,
Do we have guns on
grab
this?
as much salvage from
Yeah.
it as we can.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna man a gun. And aim for a TIE fighter.
Who else is in the gun position?
It's just the gunnery one and then like the
Oh.
forward.
I'm in the gunnery.
I have no gunnery.
What
I'll go
gunnery?
to the main
There's
gun.
only one gunnery in main guns.
I'm gonna play this one because I like it.
What's the difficulty to hit one of the?
It's gonna be long range and add 2 setback because of how hard it is to see.
That's fair.
2 threat.
You miss.
2 advantage.
Um,
I don't know what to do with that.
What's the crit
you
on the turrets?
Great question.
Would you get crit if you don't have a?
I don't
Yes,
possess?
yes. We've
We
established
have
that
done
prior.
that for.
We have established that
I guess we
prior.
have done that a couple times.
I
Yeah.
think it's,
We've done it. And it's been done to us.
I don't like it.
Don't you guys remember when some stormtrooper got a failure in his shots but got a crit anyway?
Oh yeah.
Where am I looking? Age of Rebellion, Dawn of Rebellion. Where are you? Where the fuck's the ships? Oh, found them. They're under the ships part. Who knew? You guys have crits of 3.
So what do I do with my 2 advantage?
Nothing.
Nothing. I just chill.
The forward ones only have range as short, and they have linked 1. And then the dorsal one is medium range with breach 2, linked 1, slow firing 1.
Wait, you said we're at long range, so we can't even hit them.
No, we can't.
That's true. But they are now coming into range.
Short.
Are they in short
Nice.
range?
Yes, they are.
Yay!
Here we go, boys.
Nothing. Oh, I triumphed.
2
Excellent.
success.
Oh,
Roll the
I'm gonna
you
crit.
D100 to see what happens.
Blow him up, David.
Vaporize that son of a bitch.
45.
Blow him up.
45.
Gotta watch the limb.
You get to attack immediately with the same pool.
Okay.
I'm not using the ship rules, but I don't really fucking care.
Success. I hit them.
And so that's 9. So yeah, you destroyed that one.
Woo!
One of them fires at you guys. Oh no, this TIE fighter. Oh, bless his soul.
Oh,
oh god. I don't like those.
So not only did he shoot the other TIE pilot, destroy it.
God.
Hold on, but because of the haziness of the nebula, he shot his own ship. The transport ship, and he just kind of goes off into the
What else are
nebula.
you gonna do when you just shoot 2 of your own people?
What did you roll?
An advantage and 3 failure.
Oh yeah, that'll
The advantage is that he lived.
And ran away.
Don't fight another
Poor
day.
dude.
I might make him like one of your guys'
You
allies.
should.
I fucked up.
I know where to
So
go.
he shot the engines, and now it's dead in space.
Let's
Do
board.
we want to board it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many personnel would be on this ship?
Can we scan for life forms?
Yeah, there's about 20.
Oh, maybe we don't do it.
We,
I mean,
we can board it.
we could probably
Do we have
just
any spacesuits?
we could
Yeah, there's
probably
space storage.
just
Space
ram
storage.
it and
Just
destroy
ram it, and then we can just salvage.
Okay.
If we have spacesuits, that we can search it afterwards.
Yeah.
What if that destroys the droid though?
Then it's just then they can't be sold to the First Order.
Yeah. Well, so we can recover what's left of it.
I mean, it is like
Well,
this.
no,
It
just
is
make sure
big.
The First Order
but-
doesn't get it.
You
The
guys
only
are
other
good at
thing I can
repairing
think
droids,
of would
right?
be to
So-
like use the spacesuits to go on the outside of it and like vent the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
As of now, you guys can see about 10 of the stormtroopers in spacesuits trying to like work on the engines.
This is just
On the
ram it.
outside?
Yeah, on the outside. They actually got outside.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Shoot him or ram it.
Shoot him.
Okay.
No, let's ram the stormtroopers.
I mean, if we ram
They
it,
go flying to
if we ram it, they all fall off, and we don't.
1 success and 3 advantage.
Yeah, you shoot the engines and kind of blows it a little bit more, blowing up those guys. Congrats. There's 10 guys left.
Now what do you guys want to do?
We're getting bored
the
now.
explosion doesn't
We
kill
can
them, it just
probably
sends them
board.
out.
You hear that? You hear that? Shh. You hear that? That's the sirens. Y'all murderers.
That's fair.
Dishonor.
That's her.
Dishonor on your cow.
I got to kill one
Dishonor on
person
your
this session.
family.
I haven't killed anyone.
I just don't
Not
see
yet.
this stuff.
Also, Tristan, what if the explosion didn't kill them, but just sent them out into space?
Oh, that's kind of what happened.
You doomed them to die in a vacuum.
Okay, I actually feel bad now. I'm gonna go out with my net and like collect them all.
And do what with them? Kill them?
Eat them.
I'm gonna put
Eat them.
I'm gonna put it in the closet.
Why are you agreeing with me? Fucking Geonosians.
So like, can I get in a spacesuit and go out and collect the stormtroopers?
Are you just gonna free range, just fly out there and start like collecting them?
Well, I have a net, yeah.
Do they
That's
have
not
blasters?
gonna work because you're gonna just.
They probably
Fuck
let
you.
go of their blasters.
Yeah, they probably
were
don't
just
have
exploded.
blasters, to be fair.
I just steer the ship over right next to the transport.
All
Do
right.
we want to dock and attack them?
Yeah, why not?
Let's
Well,
deal
how many
with it.
people are still on the ship?
But just take HK. We'll beat the shit out of all of them.
Mishka and I can probably kill a few with my gun.
But like, there's 5. You see that? There's 5 in the one side and 3 in the other.
That's
Oh, dollar general.
maybe it's supposed to
And
be
they're
4
different
and 4.
thickness
I
too.
think it,
What?
They are different thickness. But cookies. We're all fucked up.
There
3 and
and
5.
it's there.
Equality.
Separate and not equal.
But both brown, so it's okay.
Obviously.
What the?
We're being recorded, y'all.
Yeah, I'm
That's
so sorry. That was
inappropriate to
bad.
say.
Are those shiny? Do you see that there's glitter on that?
It's the glitter.
No, I know, but like it looks like straight up glitter.
Mm-hmm.
It does. Sorry.
Okay,
That's
well,
sketchy.
I mean, that's still better than.
Okay, so we're boarding.
Boarding.
Yes.
Okay,
That kind of-
guns ready.
Wait,
Still
no,
better
first,
than the
I held
shade
them,
that,
say,
like,
give us the droid, and
Oh my
everyone
God,
goes free.
100%, yeah.
Those,
Okay, never mind.
Did you
Kill 'em.
ever
Like,
case in high school
Get 'em,
after
boys.
Michelle Obama like changed them to be healthy?
All right.
They were shiny as fuck. And I was like,
Basically,
what the
it's
hell is wrong with
like yeah.
They're supposed to be
Okay.
matte, not shiny.
It looks like there's like 3 groups of them and then like a commander.
Okay,
Well, I'm still down.
I'll go to the hatch. Can I have HK come with me?
Yes.
I'm gonna go too.
All right. They're firing first
Oh boy,
because they were waiting.
that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. 7 damage to you. That's it.
That's it. Okay. Well,
Give me a sec.
hello.
Oh, there's a mini group on that.
I hit the first group. I did not get to activate auto fire.
What'd you get?
17 damage.
They're dead. You just boom, boom, boom.
I'm waiting
That's
for
it.
some time when David gets critted and he loses a
Whoa.
Ooh, wings for dismemberment. All right, time for HK. Ooh, a crit from him. No.
Good.
What did he get?
win. Plot twist, it's you.
Gosh.
They're dead.
So what? 2 groups are dead.
Yes.
So one group and the commander.
It's literally 3 stormtroopers and their commander.
Alright.
And at that point, they lay down their weapons and they put their hands
Alright,
up.
cool.
Just kill them.
We could get information out of
Yeah.
Oh,
them.
yeah, no, we should definitely take
They
them
are
hostage.
unnamed prisoners, unarmed prisoners.
Yeah, we're gonna take them
Not
prisoners.
killing them, but we're knocking them out.
All of Leia's roots are like, what
That's
the
a good
fuck
idea.
did
I'm
you
gonna
just say?
stun them.
I'm gonna
With
pick
my
up
stun
one of
setting
their
on my
guns and
first
stun them.
So you stun all 4 of them.
My
Yep.
gun doesn't have stuns, I think.
No.
You're like, here, I'll stun you, blast.
Stun you.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
God.
the ship had some supplies
Take
loaded
them
up
all.
on,
Yep.
and you find the droid that's in a small box. It's one, like I said, it's a little Millicreep droid. So let me, Millicreep. I cannot spell today. Millicreep droid.
Those are actually pretty good. Really?
Okay.
No, They're better than the other ones.
Yeah.
You want to haul
the
the
other ones I thought were
prisoners
small.
on our ship and lock them in a room so
Yes.
they can't get out. Make sure you take their armor and
Little
stuff.
ones.
Okay.
Can I try to scavenge some parts from the ship?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you take all the clearance codes that they have in the
Good
I'm
idea.
gonna take parts for hyperdriving in the event we ever
Here,
need
wait.
to fix that.
Actually, what kind of ship is this? And could we like?
It's just like
take-
some kind of
Could
transport.
we take it with us? Like if it's.
I mean, only the engines are damaged, so yeah, you could.
I mean, like
Take
if
it.
it's a clear first order ship, we could use it for infiltration.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's not clear first order. It's much more civilian based.
But
Just because they're trying
So we
to
can
be
still
like
take it.
low radar.
can I try to fix it up, or can we just connect it to our ship and go into hyperspace?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
It's like half the size of the Hammerhead Corvette.
Okay.
So
Okay,
we're
but-
docked and.
Yeah, then you can just.
Okay.
I took
I'll allow that.
all 4 of our prisoners. I
Okay.
stripped them. I tied their ankles together,
Okay.
and I dragged them
Wait, you
along.
stripped them?
Yes.
Mm.
I took their armor.
Keep going. And then what? Hey, it's still Valentine's Day. I gotta get something out of
I
this.
dragged them back to the ship.
Alex, one stormtrooper's into it.
They're knocked out.
You wake
Yeah,
up.
they
He's
are.
even
I
more
punch
into it
him.
now.
And then what? Ooh, harder.
So I drag them back to the ship, and then I lift them all up. I put them on a hook so they're hanging upside down.
All right, Leatherface.
Oh my god.
One's just gonna go to their head.
They're gonna
We need to
die.
check on them at
They're
least.
You gonna eat them? Or are they like meat?
No, they're just hanging there. Hanging out.
Couldn't you put them on the brig like normal people?
Yeah.
Do we
We have
have
a
a
break?
break?
Yeah.
Yeah,
them in
there's
the
a brig.
brig.
There's a small brig. If
Okay,
it's 4 people.
Then I
Put
toss
them
them in
in
the
there.
brig, and they all have.
You hang them up looking at the brig so they can wish they were at the brig.
You have them right looking at the brig. You put one of the stormtroopers in there so the other 3 hate him. And he's
Yes.
like, guys, don't look at me. Come
That's
on.
cool.
It's not my fault.
I'm a criminal. What do you expect?
Does someone want to question them or?
Aren't they still knocked out?
Yes, they're still knocked
Yeah.
out.
I
I hit them really, really hard.
but the stormtroopers are almost like
Not dead.
they always have their helmets on. So would they actually recognize each other that much without with the helmets off?
Well, they would. I mean, there are times where they had their helmets off,
I
like
mean,
when
like they
they're
recognized Finn in episode 7. So
like in
Okay.
barracks and stuff, so they would recognize each other. They're part of the same group.
Are you a shapeshifter?
yeah.
Why don't you shapeshift into one of the other stormtroopers that's dead, and then pretend to be a prisoner with them?
He would have to see one of the dead ones, and they're all out in space.
No,
Well,
not the
we
two
killed
Oh, not the
them.
ones inside. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And then see if you can get information from them that way.
Okay.
It's really morbid.
What?
It's a little dark.
How?
I'm just
I
hearing your character
like
say that
it.
idea to me. I'm like, I'm uncomfortable, but okay.
But they might trust
You will do
someone
it and
who
you
they
will
think
like
is an
it.
ally more than an enemy.
Yeah, but I don't want to see them naked.
Just take an extra uniform
You
from the
can't
ship.
stop me.
I thought you left some of them for modesty's sake.
Underwear, yeah, but
Oh my god.
Body glove / underwear. I guess.
I needed more to fill out my armor. I only got like the chest plate. I'm like half on, half off.
You're also big as shit and barely
Exactly.
fits you. Buy normal armor like the rest of us.
I didn't have money until this session.
I give you 5 credits.
Okay.
I guess I'll do David's plan.
Well, unless you have another idea how to get information.
I mean,
Just
let,
interrogate.
Yeah.
You could let the interrogators at the resistance base talk to
or
them.
let me alone in the room with them and tell me what questions to ask.
I mean, I can do it if you guys want me to.
I have intimidation. I'm also huge. I can toss them around.
Well,
We
as
don't
you
have to
argue
go with
about
that
this, you
plan.
make it back to Vegito. So
Honestly, it would be kind of funny if I'm just like charming them into giving secrets to me.
Yes, we'll half naked.
If you want to do it, go ahead. But
I mean, we're already back, aren't we?
yeah, you are back. So you guys land.
I can do it if like their actual resistance asks me to, but
And where's my stuff? I need to get this, exit that out, and this. Okay. Scroll down. All right, here we go. Fun part. Yeah. So Vice General Figs is very happy that you guys got that, and because this droid is very important. So its name is CD2.
Hi, CD.
And CD2 served as an assassin for rebel intelligence.
Hot.
Oh.
And was used by General Draven and has many intelligence reports and statistics on Imperial
Oh, yeah.
Archives.
Used by Draven, wasn't there when he died?
Was
Maybe.
it the cause of his death?
No,
No.
that was Quick-Clack.
Oh, no, it wasn't there for that. It wasn't during the Battle of
Yeah,
Fondor.
Quick-Clack beat him to death with a chair.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Good question.
Yes.
What was the yellow BD?
BD3.
No, that's purple.
Oh, BD4.
No,
That's green.
was beautiful.
It's a BD2.
So BD5 is the last
Okay,
one, I guess?
cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just go 1 through 5, I'm lazy. There's not a 1, so
Pick a number.
Leia has 2, you guys have 3 through 5.
I can send Zach a message that you got it.
He's happy, and their intelligence officers report that there is an opening, and so they're evacuating the base right now, and they are heading toward the resistance base. They're going to try and follow a signal. So everyone's evacuating right now.
Let's go.
Do you want to use the Venator?
Oh, they're taking everything.
Yeah.
Well, but like,
Like-
what is
Yeah, but
Well,
taking
they
the
have
Venator.
a fleet as well.
Oh, okay.
A little. So Fig's fleet, this whole base is about 1,200 people, and they have 3 GR-70 transports. They have 3 squads of X-wings, so 36 X-wings, 1 squad of Y-wings, or 12 bombers, 2 Pelta-class frigates called the Anchor and the Momentum, 1 Nebulon B frigate called the Might of Moncala, and 1 Quasar called the Beehive.
Any Starhawks?
No. Honey, come on. now.
Starhawks are cool.
Did you really think this was... Bro, they had a Starhawk, they would have not even been here. I also would have mentioned a Starhawk before.
Adventure. Let's go.
Yeah.
So all the fighters are loaded up on the Quasar. Y'all just want to be on your Venator then?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, if you need anyone to be on our Venator, just send them.
They have some of their engineers, technicians to help you guys with the bridge and important parts.
I mean,
Because
it
it's a big
it is self-run, though.
It does have that droid brain, so.
Just
um,
ingenious.
and so, alright, guys.
I'm just gonna sit in my room all sad because we didn't get the other Star Sword.
Get over it. Whiner.
We got a droid instead.
True.
Alright, so let me roll up and let me get the galaxy map out. So you guys were
In the outer rim.
you guys are somewhere way up here near the corporate sector. And you're following a signal toward kind of core / the south.
Cool.
So where do you guys want to start going? They're making the Venator point. So you guys are deciding where to go.
Hey,
Are we
question.
following the signal?
Yeah.
So, your Trump Chancellor,
Yes.
is he actually building a space wolf?
No, that's so stupid. How does that
I
work?
was gonna say, if you built a space wolf for some reason, you could actually like implement that, so we would have to go around it.
No, if anything, he probably would just say blockade Coruscant, and then make the whatever aliens pay for it. Where would you guys like to go? It's up to you. I'd recommend looking at the galaxy map to figure that out.
I have no astrogation, so it's worthless for me.
So,
So you just know it's in like the southern part of the galaxy.
to an extent, so like I said, you guys are like up here in wild space near the corporate sector, and you guys need to go down.
You made up the planet we're on, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're. Where are we here?
Like right up here.
Gragas 2, tell us. Who made this map? Oh, okay. So, yeah, we have a lot more worlds. So it's towards the core?
First Order fleet has appeared.
Terrace. Why don't we go
Let's
to
go to New
Terrace?
Alderaan.
New Alderaan, that works. Yeah.
Okay.
New Alderaan. All right, make a daunting astrogation check.
Daunting?
Yes.
You got that.
Wait, you're doing it, David?
I was starting to.
Okay, go for it.
2 success.
Yeah.
All right, and you guys go into hyperspace. Right as that fleet arrived.
Yeet.
Goodbye.
Good job.
Okay, what about the signal now?
I gotta look at a galaxy map real quick. Ba, 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 ba.
Where is New Alderaan near?
New Alderaan would be near Iago, I believe.
Okay.
Which, if you remember, that was like First Order territory. Oh, here it is. It's near Mon Cala, but you want to head kind of more this way.
South.
What? Okay, what are those planets?
Mon Cala, Mintuine,
What about the bottom left corner?
Lothal. Yeah, Lothal.
Bottom left corner? There's
Well,
something.
You guys want to go get some space wolves?
Nini? Nini? I don't know. Some little planet. I don't know what it's about.
So probably it's not the planet we're headed to.
It might.
We might. Let's go there. If that's the direction pointed.
Medium astrogation.
Medium? Okay.
Did the resistance not give us coordinates?
No, they just.
It's more of a signal that you're gonna have to follow.
How did I roll that bad? 2 advantage, 2 failure.
You couldn't find it.
So because the ship is still also kind of old, there's a glitch, and you're gonna go somewhere else in the galaxy.
Okay.
David, don't crash the Star Destroyer. I still.
It's not a Star Destroyer. It's a Venator.
It's a pretty.
It's technically a Star Destroyer. Where to head?
Imperial ones are Imperial class, and First Order ones are Insurgent class. This is Venator class.
I'm so confused. It's fine.
First you get a brainworm to pollute, then you get lost.
Don't worry, I can't do anything right this session apparently. Except kill those 2 stormtroopers.
Why are we supposed to?
That
not
was me
worry?
2 sessions ago.
And so you come out into an asteroid field.
Damn it, David.
Activate the shields.
It's boom, boom, boom. All the the resistance ships have to like start like navigating
God.
through. Let's see how well they do.
I'm
do a math.
sorry,
Fucking hell,
everyone.
they-
All right, hold on. It's not his
I'm gonna
fault.
start fixing the ship.
We lose.
That's a good idea.
Let's see. What did we have? What did the
I
resistance?
had 3 blank dice for like
How?
3.
That sucks.
I don't know.
That's horrible.
I
I've never
Quasar,
had that many blank dice
Nebulon,
before in any
2
roll.
Peltas, 3 transports. Weren't expecting that, so a setback die. Danger level 3. Rolled the die. Oof. Well, 9 advantage, 2 failures. So,
Oh, no.
How does that work?
whatever happens is bad, but it's not that bad.
Right?
the good news is the Quasar made it because it had all the fighters on it.
That's great.
So did the Nebulon. Sadly, one of the GR-70 transports is destroyed, which had lots of supplies on it.
Ah.
And one of the Pelta-class frigates, the momentum hit an asteroid. As soon as it came out, just boom.
So it's like that scene in
Possible
Rogue One where
recovery?
Vader's Star
Yeah.
Destroyer.
Can
Huh?
we?
Can we recover anything from you?
Are there any like escape pods or?
Yeah.
Since there's an advantage, yeah, there's a couple.
That's good.
Pick 'em up.
Well, not from the Pelta.
Yeah.
That's
Anyone that was like right next to me escape pods when we came out of hyperspace. Like,
Yeah,
oh, fuck.
they're sitting at the fighters to like try and get whatever they can. And
All of a sudden, the supremacy pops out of hyperspace.
Shit,
Um,
that's not.
no, but pirate cruisers
Oh,
have
God.
emerged from behind one of the large asteroids. Turns out there's an asteroid pirate base on one of the big ones, and they're coming out.
David.
What would you guys like to do?
get
Wait,
out of.
You're currently somewhere in the Outer Rim territories.
I'm gonna kill the pirates and take their base.
You want to? We're not gonna do that.
That's
We're leaving.
That's fair.
Yeah.
One of them has an old Mandalorian battleship.
Nope.
Are we,
Really?
Are we out of the asteroid field?
No, you're in the middle of an asteroid field,
So
so.
we can't jump.
Oh yeah, you guys have to navigate out
Let's
as
navigate
they
out as
descend
Okay.
upon you.
Are the other resistance members getting out as well?
Well, that's the plan right now, since there's
So we're all fleeing to the wind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's difficulty to get us the fuck out?
do a hard space piloting, make one of those red and add 2 setback die,
I'll help you.
Fuck you, guys.
and I'll see how the
Two
other
success.
ships go. 2 success. All right, so a majority of the resistance fleet is getting out of the asteroids, luckily, and they have not gotten hit by
2
pirates.
success to get us the fuck out of this field.
All right, so you got out of there.
Hey, question.
What?
Do they know that David dropped us out, or was it just because of David's role they dropped out themselves?
There was a glitch in the computer of the Venator, and then you just appeared on an asteroid field. Nearby is a pirate base. They see supplies.
So they were following us?
The
No,
pirates?
we
No, these were
knocked
pirates.
into the
The
pirate
resistance
base.
was following us?
Yeah, the resistance is following you guys because you guys have point lead, so they're following.
So the computer, when I put the hyperspace
It's
coordinates
coordinates
in,
It's stupid.
yeah.
It's you. They send coordinates to them. So you guys are somewhere here. You're all like on the edge of hut space. Like hut space starts right here, so you're somewhere in here.
God
Okay.
damn it. I'm getting a map out so we can actually find out where the fuck we are.
That's a good point.
Because I'm actually getting a little tired of this.
That's fair.
Okay, so we're near headspace, correct?
Yes. And as you know, now Hutto was gifted to the first one.
Yeah.
We don't want to be near headspace.
Nope.
What about? This map is so pixelated. It's so hard to see.
Probably gonna be better on his.
Oh fuck. I don't know.
So where are we trying to
I
get to?
don't care.
So right now, David, you guys are like somewhere in here. You're right next to hut
I'll pull
space.
something up.
You're like right at the tip.
So we don't want to go into hut space.
No, we don't.
Okay, what about which direction? Is it still south?
Like south,
East. West.
southwest. It's kind of pointing.
What about
towards-
Naboo?
That could be an interesting choice.
Crate, Dakar, Solist.
Ooh, Solus. What's Solus' situation? Post Empire. That might be
New
a good-
Republic world, at least.
That could be a good industrial world.
One thing you guys do need to look out for is fuel, and you might not
Yeah.
have enough to make all the way to down there. So you might need to make shorter bursts.
Okay, so there's no Hutta. Bathui? Or
In all honesty, you don't even have to choose places. You can just be like, I can just tell you like make jumps, and you can just, I'll tell you if it's getting stronger, weaker,
Okay.
as opposed to actually trying to decide this maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been, since we're following just a random ass signal.
Let me s-
what is your
Did we
role
die?
for astrogation?
No.
No, we made it out.
It's
Okay.
only what is it? I get an automatic boost up, but it's only 1 yellow.
I have 1 yellow, 4 green.
Mine's 1 yellow, 2.
With-
1 yellow, 2 green.
Okay.
But with a boost, so it's not really much better.
I mean, unless you guys
Not
want to like try
It's
and
not.
find it yourself instead of.
No, let's just do
Let's
random
just-
jumps.
Random jump.
And do the hot and cold game.
Because this currently isn't working at all.
Wait, what happened when I was in the bathroom?
Nothing.
Nothing, we're just.
Nothing, but we've run into an asteroid field, and
That was a bad roll.
that was a bad roll.
It was a
It's
bad
like,
roll. First Order fleet has arrived once more.
Are they tracking us?
No, right outside
You're also in
of
First Order
space.
space, so. So this fleet is 2 Resurgence class Star Destroyers, a Dreadnought, 3 light cruisers, 3 Maxima A class heavy cruisers, and 5 First Order tankers, which are full of fuel.
Alright, can we jump out of here again?
Let's get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, spur of the moment, hard astrogation jump, 2 setback.
2 setback. After I roll.
David jumps
2
us-
success.
All right.
David jumps us right back into the asteroid field.
Gosh.
Boom, goes backward into it, destroys engines. Pirates take you. You guys are somewhere in deep space, And you see an Emporium station, so one of those stations where you can refuel, buy supplies.
Refuel.
Let's go there.
Refuel.
Alright.
Buy medical supplies for everyone who just got an escape pod.
No kidding.
Yeah.
They're
So
probably
let's
a
make
little
sure all the
messed up.
ships are in good
You,
condition.
so before the pirates attacked and they had to escape, you guys the resistance managed to take 2 escape pods and 5 crates of supplies.
Okay.
So
So how many escape pods and crates did we have to leave?
Everything.
I don't think you want to know that number.
Oh god.
Uh-uh.
So why don't we fight the pirates? No more fight the pirates. We might not have done well.
Base,
I don't
No
know space
shit.
combat. I'd rather die in my feet on solid ground, or at least in a ship fighting someone, than just piling a ship and get.
So, it moved a little bit more. So you guys are now in Q11, somewhere in deep space, like
Okay.
right in here.
So it'll be warmer or colder?
Oh, warmer.
Cool.
Granted, it's still somewhere, so, but it's warmer.
Okay.
Close by is the looking at a map. There's the that glacier colony from episode 9. Is right there.
Cool.
Ooh, can we recruit Bluvio?
So you guys are refueling, checking what to do.
Signal.
Did you guys want to go on the station itself, or do you want to stay on the
Okay.
ship?
Good.
I still find it really funny though that when they were doing Twitter reveals for episode and they're like, oh look, it's Bluvio. He's a cool character.
Gets
It's just
beheaded
like,
in 30
win
seconds.
Win the war! Boom! Head. I love that was Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Because the first time, when I first, I was like, oh, I didn't know that was Mark Hamill, and then when I watched it the second time, I'm like, I could
That's
hear it.
obviously Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
The Joker? What?
Bruh, if the Resistance had the Joker, First Order annihilated.
All those people that thought it was Mark Hamill.
Everyone annihilated.
So dumb. The fact that people thought that was the Joker's laugh in the episode 9 teaser instead of this. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna rant for 3 hours on it, and we don't need that.
No, Mark Hamill has a distinct Joker laugh.
Mhm.
It's like you can't mix that up for anything unless you're an idiot.
So as you guys, if anyone wants to make a daunting perception check.
I did not get that.
Did not
Or
know.
success.
All right. So Nate notices Resistance ships pulling away from Emporium Station rather quickly, and you see a blast hit Emporium Station. And you see one of those dreadnoughts,
Yikes.
like from episode 8, hit the station.
Guys, I'm so glad I didn't get on the station.
Yup.
Jump to hyperspace again.
Difficulty.
Alright, are they tracking us?
I don't know.
I feel like they're tracking us.
I'm not there.
It
I mean,
seems
I
like
assume they
they're
can probably
tracking
track
us.
the same signal we are.
Hard
What signal are we
to
tracking?
setback.
I don't know,
Or
some
astrogation.
signal that the
Yes.
Max Animal got.
There's also
2
we
success,
may be
1
tracking a
direct.
signal, but we're
Okay.
fucking terrible at it. So for them to run into us every single
Single
time,
time,
they've
yeah.
got to be tracking us.
Should
Can
we
we-
contact the vice at
Vice General.
Vice General and go?
He's on the bridge with you guys.
Okay.
We're probably being tracked.
Yeah. They keep showing up every single time we do this.
Do you think we have a mole?
Either that or they can track ships in hyperspace.
Can that be done?
Not that I know of.
Are you
Theoretically.
allowing smaller ships, like ships smaller than the Supremacy, to track through hyperspace?
Well, I want to tell you that. It's not fun.
Yeah, but
Because, like in
there's
canon, like it needs to be that big to be able to process it, right?
I think as of now, well, as of now, you don't know. I'll just say it. I'll put it at that right now. You don't know what's going on.
So should we not go? Should we make a random jump away from?
He already made a jump somewhere, but there was one threat, and I'm trying to decide what that's going to be.
Thank you for reminding me about Percy.
Yes.
do we want to jump into Republic space?
And do what? The Chancellor's in their pocket.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they might not be willing to openly move against the
Yeah.
Republic yet.
Yeah. He's openly blowing Snoke, so I don't know.
Also, to be
Like that
fair,
Celestin.
We're not really Republic,
Yeah, that's true.
so
I can't.
Plus, this new Republic wouldn't be too happy with the Resistance if you think about it.
Dark side.
I can't tap into the dark side.
Why not?
No.
All right.
Damn it.
Because you have to be actually pretty low to use
Yeah,
it.
and I don't even know where I am right now.
So the signal has gotten colder,
Huh?
but the
Yeah.
map, the galactic map reveals that you are in the Aberian sector and you are in the Scarif system.
Okay, we need to like pause
Okay.
here and wait and see if they show up again.
Or we could jump before they
So
show
in
up.
case you guys want to know, you guys are here. So you were like up here and you went this way.
Okay.
Or we could split the fleet up.
Yeah, but
That's probably bad.
No,
Yeah, splitting
I'm up with
up.
Anya's like, plug in the hyperspace coordinates, but we wait to see if the first order shows up.
Here, wait.
yeah.
Okay, so let's come up with 2 hyperspace coordinates so we can jump immediately after jumping the first one, just in case they are tracking us, because there's a possibility that they can only track our projected route if they see where we go. So if we leave before they get there again, we might be able to escape.
Also,
Okay, so
Scarif
let's-
has not been destroyed yet. I just want to put that on.
Let's
my
jump
timeline.
one more time
I
before
want
they
to
get
jump
here.
before they get here.
Yeah.
Do you
Alright.
think?
I think that might be good.
Just because if we know if they follow us to that point, then they're definitely tracking us.
Hey.
Well, no, the thing is, if they follow us here, they're most likely tracking us, but
Right.
if we jump again before they get here, I don't think they could track us because they wouldn't be able to calculate where we jumped.
Which is a good.
So then then they show up then we know we have them all.
So,
Yeah.
if you want to do like an outer rim check, just a medium one, just to see like nearby systems that you could maybe go toward.
Medium, you said?
Yeah, medium.
2 successful tries.
2 successful with it?
All right. So looking at the map, you see the planet Rishi, which is a known pirate hideout, which is in the same sector you guys are in now. Nearby is the planet Rothana, which back in the Clone Wars was where they had many factories and training grounds for the Republic's soldiers. Also nearby is Pazab, the only colony world of the Gamorreans.
Fuck
And
yes.
bordering this this sector is Kowak, home of the quacking monkey lizards.
I know where we should go.
There's a Zygerian city there,
Let's.
and then there's also Haikori, which is a desert
Because if we
planet that used to be under the Techno Union.
if they get tracked, if like we lose them there, they have to
Fine.
go to
Also, if you go back a little bit, you're in Bothan space
Okay.
because you're here. Bothan space is there, and then everything I mentioned is over
We
here.
can go back towards Boston space.
We can go to Rishi, though.
You go
Yeah,
to
the
Mothman.
pirates.
Yeah, Rishi.
Pirates. If we lose them at the pirate
Okay,
planet,
But pirates aren't looking for you.
If we go to the pirates as well, though, we're gonna run into pirates.
Yeah.
Rothan, though. Was that the Republic world?
Yes, it's
Let's go there.
Okay.
Okay.
They have factories, so
Yeah,
it might be we can
a small base point.
small base or something, because we can get weapons for their resistance
Especially if they don't track us there.
or armor.
Also, I will say, since Camino is technically in this sector, but it is in intergalactic, so it's above it, just to let you know. But you are in the same area where you can go to Camino.
I mean, aren't they still?
And since the ship is Republic, it would have the coordinates to Camino.
Do we want to go to Camino?
Aren't they still hardcore isolationists right now?
They are. They did pull out after the war, and so they are isolationists now.
Yeah.
It might not be good.
Maybe
Yeah.
not then.
Okay, what about Rothan?
That's fine.
Difficulty?
Just do a medium.
2 advantage, 1 success.
All right. You get there. You see a snowy planet in front of you. From the looks of it, it is famous for being the headquarters of Rothana Heavy Engineering, and the source of the Grand Army of the Republic's military material during the Clone Wars.
Looks warm.
Is it inhabited still?
Let me see let me look at it.
And can we also monitor all transmissions right now?
Okay.
See if anyone's sending a signal.
So, the Rothana's isolation created an insular culture among them, who developed an elaborate system of etiquette far too complicated for outsiders to mimic. This provided an additional layer of security against corporate espionage, and they were considered insular and strange even by Quadi standards, because it's also affiliated with Quat Drive Yards. And above right now is an abandoned Imperial shipyard.
If we can get these people as allies.
That'd be pretty cool.
So why not send off a small ship
Yeah.
of dignitaries?
General, is it a general?
Vice General.
Vice General, do you have any diplomatic personnel?
They have two diplomats.
Are they
I suggest
trustworthy?
we send some
Wait,
to
no,
Rothan.
Articuno.
Do we know if there's a First Order presence here?
Do you know if there's a restore present?
Not that I know of.
Can we monitor all transmissions, see if any first order signals are being sent?
Go
Or
ahead.
have been sent recently.
Yeah.
From our ships.
From our ship or from Rothan.
Okay.
Plot twist, it was Fulvis all
I knew it.
It was what?
along. Fulvis all along.
I mean,
I wouldn't even be surprised.
I still got squashing heads.
Oh my god.
I'm on a 5 now. I can probably just crush on skull with my bare
So like
hands.
here's like landscape on Mothana.
That's cool.
Get an idea. So you want to send down the two ambassadors?
If there's no first order presence as far as
Yeah.
we can tell.
Well, you don't see anything from space.
Alright, well, let's send them down.
All right. So they're sitting there. You guys are waiting. It looks like no First Order is in the system, at least.
Yeah.
Do we like record any transmissions being sent out?
Nothing out of the ordinary, no.
Wait,
And
what's ordinary? Like if we're not sending any transmissions.
so nothing then. Good point. The ambassadors report back saying that there are First Order dignitaries on the planet trying to get Rothan on their side.
Well, let's do a better job. And kill the dignitaries.
That is not gonna help.
That's how diplomacy works.
I mean,
Russian negotiations?
actually,
Well, we
kinda,
can't
yeah.
go into open war right now.
Yeah, we can.
No, we can't. But
This is the start.
why don't we ask if they can ask the government if there's anything we could do to prove
Our sincerity.
our sincerity or that we would be a beneficial ally.
And the ambassador is like, okay, we'll try. And what would you guys like to do during this time?
Well,
Repair the ships.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Make
Where's
sure-
the communication center on our ship?
Uh,
Is it on the bridge or is it somewhere else?
there's like a war room, but it was because there's a colony ship. It was retrofitted to be a communication
Can I
hub.
go over there?
Okay, but like also communicate. Well, you know, like in like Clone Wars, there's like the bridge, and then they go to that little room.
Yeah.
With the it's like
It's
that.
that.
It's
Okay, I'm
that.
gonna
Yeah.
go to that thing.
Okay.
I'm
Find a
gonna.
guy wearing a First Order hat. in there.
Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna look. For
Oh,
suspicious
no. I found it.
I mean, you
This-
really
this
just like
hat's just comfy.
just sit like in a spinning chair with like your blaster rifle and just like sit
Yeah,
there and
that's,
just like
that's
look
exactly
at the door.
what I'm gonna do.
And so if anyone comes in, like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah,
what
but
I'm gonna do.
someone could be sending a signal from another ship.
But we're the lead ship, so gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
True. And like I said, the Fig's resistance still is about 1,200 people,
So.
and then it's you guys and your crew.
Right.
Also, you have Tri-Tiv and Kylan, and they're Force users.
Can we like jam signals from our
Try
ship?
again to see if we're seeing.
Technically, yeah.
Just
Right.
the blanket.
Or we want to
broadcast.
just jam signals just to be safe.
We jam all everything.
I will say
No.
because there's an Imperial shipyard here, you could modify your ships.
Let's see if we can do that because our shipyard. If it's abandoned,
It is abandoned, yes.
Put a ramming thing on our windows.
And that is technically canon. They shut down their shipyards at Rothana so they could head to Jakku. Let me go. Let me see what Venators are like.
Really big.
Thank you.
Can I try to foresee again?
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead.
Damn it! Why do I keep getting dark side?
Anya,
The dark side clouds you.
roll to the dark side.
have any of you guys gotten any light side today?
Sure, if I add like 7 die,
All right. Here we go.
I get light side. With a whole nother dark
Harquin,
side.
Counselorship, Munificent, Battleships, Lucer Hulk, Venator. All right, here we go. So let me tell you guys some stats for the Venator so you guys know it. It's a silhouette of 8. If anyone wants to write this stuff down.
Good God.
Writing it down.
So Silhouette 8, 2 speed, -3 handling,
What? Speed?
2,
2. Handling.
-3. It is 2s across the board for defense, so 4. There's 4 2s on that. Armor is 8. Its hull threshold is 115, so that's good. And the system strain is 55. It has a Navi computer, sensor range long. It has an encumbrance of 7,000, and it's supposed to hold up to 2,000 troops. The ship's complement is 7,400 officers, pilots, and enlisted crew, but you don't have that.
No.
2-year consumables, and it's worth 59 million.
Sell
The Geonosian's worth more.
God. Back away.
I mean, I'm not saying that in character because that's too articulate.
Well, hey, you only sold them for 100,000. This is 59 million.
Well, I sold a sample of blood
Yeah.
for 100,000s.
And then its firing stuff is damage 11, crit 3, range, long, breach 4, length 1, so far 2.
Which,
This is in Rise of the Separatist, if you guys want to look at that. And then it does have customizable hardpoints of 3.
Only 3?
Yeah. But because it's a colony ship, I'm going to be nice and since it was retrofitted, I'll allow 5.
Okay.
And then additional rules, it has massive 2, so when making an attack targeting the starship, the crit rating of any weapon used counts as 2 higher.
Nice.
So that's good.
I'll print out another ship thing and do it for this in pencil this time.
And you have that transport.
We do have a
Oh yeah, we do.
But it doesn't have engines, and it's just
no, it's
being
a little
stored on
right now.
thing. So you might want to...
Can we put it in the Venator?
Yeah, it's already... I assumed that already, so...
Okay.
I'm gonna try and fix it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there's a shipyard you could just...
Let's
put
go
new
to the
stuff on.
shipyard.
Oh yeah, sure. We're gonna cannibalize.
And the the ambassadors report back that Rothana is, because it was with the Empire, it's kind of neutral right now, and it's kind of leaning toward First Order.
Interesting.
Also because many of the core worlds support the First Order, and they want to be on their good side so they can have trade and stuff,
How?
since they're so isolated.
But this isn't the core world, is it?
No, it's far out on the Outer Rim.
Yeah. Gosh. Can we do something insane? I'm gonna try to
You guys every campaign?
take the hyper. Can we use the hyperdrives in conjunction and try to take the shipyard into hyperspace? Take it with us.
Is it built to travel through hyperspace?
I
Or
don't know.
are there ships there?
Other ships are there things we can take?
Because if we could just loot it,
Loot
That would be
everything
a better
we can
idea.
get. Yeah.
So number one, no, you can't take it into hyperspace.
Shut
Love
up.
the thinking though. There are 10 TIE fighters from the Empire days and 2 TIE bombers.
Put them in the Venator.
And that's what
I'm not flying those. They don't have shields.
Maybe we can put droids in them or something.
Your
Fix
droid
droid
just looks at
things.
you like, what the fuck?
HK, get in there. What the hell?
Help, maybe I can make like droid brains to put in them or something.
The droid brain goes, why have you doomed me?
Maybe I can build shields for them. Okay, I don't know. Figure it out.
I mean,
or a
probably.
combination of the two.
One of the X-Wing patrols has come back and said that a single resurgent class Star Destroyer has entered the sector.
Let's leave.
But it's on the far, far side.
Still leaving.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
We got our shit. Let's go.
Okay.
Get the
So where would you go? Because you are currently right here.
Let's. Which way to? Oh, we can those. We probably don't need to go there.
Geonos is really
We can go to Tatooine. Kill the Hutts. They show up.
No, let's try and get to Leia.
Where's the signal coming from?
So we have to go towards
and
Deathloop anyway.
Well, okay. Is it straight west then?
It's west.
Well,
Ish.
Christophsis.
Christophsis?
What are their allegiances?
Right now there's reports of protests and riots against the First Order.
Christophsis.
Yeah, let's go there.
Christophsis.
You're gonna say it's just been riots ever since we met that guy drunk there.
I mean, that's reasonable.
That's,
Want to head to Christophsis?
yeah,
Yes.
what's the difficulty?
Just do a medium, please.
4 advantage, 2 success.
All right, so you head there. So some stuff about Christophsis. It is a mineral. It has mineral-rich asteroids in the system. Let's see.
Shiny rocks.
It became a big mining hub, and it's ruled by a mercantile oligarchy. Various species have immigrated to the planet, like Rhodians and Kirkoidians, and lower caste humans who come to serve the Christophsians.
Christophsis is like basically the entire first season of Clone Wars.
It was the movie, and then it was that episode with the traitor clone trooper.
Yes.
And that's also the site in Dark Disciple where Asajj Ventress died. So yeah, there's some asteroid belts in there. It was also has. It's also suitable for lightsaber crystals. You already have a crystal,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, we got it.
One more. So yeah, mercantile oligarchy that rules the mining hubs here. They paid Verpine technologists to refine starship and mining technologies that would allow people to work in the dangerous asteroid belts. It's kind of remain neutral and kind of just stays out of affairs right now.
Also,
Yeah.
we know the liability of them attacking us is small since they're neutral. So
But it's also on an important hyperlane as well.
yes, so let's get there, get a sense of the signal again, and then leave.
So there's various smuggling places around that's nearby. Socorro, Naos, Smuggler's Run, Drexel, Tatooine, Geonosis, Hypori, Mongaza, Ando, Rhodia, Nelvan, Locke, Trigalis, the Vergaso asteroids, stuff like that. Arcanus is nearby.
Which way for the signal?
Northwest.
Oh no, I need to go back to my map. Ah, okay, there we go. I gotta just write down some stuff real quick. From there,
America's good. They're actually bad. I don't understand it.
Because chocolate and sugar usually can't go wrong.
Usually.
nearby is Savarine,
Ooh.
which was from Solo at the very end.
Same.
Where's the map? There we go. The signal kind of points this way.
Okay.
Zolan?
Or northwest.
Zolan is the homeworld of the Claudites.
Ooh. That's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
I just look over again. Hey.
It is near Naboo.
So it's kind of like pointing this way.
Okay.
Kirkodia. Kirkodia. Let's go to Kirkodia.
Does that say Unagi?
Here?
Yeah.
That says Umgol.
Oh, okay. It looks like an
Completely
eye.
different words.
It does look nice.
Kalinda? Bannister Staff?
Yep. Vanistar Stock. Pauline, Ando, Mongaza, Lord Pardron, Trigalis, Rugosa, Anarch, Naboo, Vergaso Asteroids, Czar, Farstein, Rentone.
Let's go to one of those K's up there in the left.
Kirkodia.
Yeah, one of those.
Rokita.
Koidia is in the inner rim.
Let's go to that one.
weights. How first order is it? Is it?
Inner rim's okay for now. The first order's been more outer rim and kind of encroaching in mid rim, so inner rim is probably very light first
Yeah.
order.
Kirkoidia, let's go.
Kirkwadia, okay.
Plug in the coordinates. Demand.
Hard astrogation, please.
Wait, hard.
5.
Yes.
5 success.
All right.
Not that hard.
You do good job. So a little about Kirkwadia. It was a separatist planet, full of savanna, swamps, and jungles, and it's the home world of these guys.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the expansion region that you're in, not the inner rim. I'm sorry. Temperate climate, standard gravity, 3 moons.
Only 3 moves.
Vicious predators live in the jungles and swamps and savannas.
Okay.
The retail caucus is from here. Many of them became extremely wealthy, and an aristocracy was created. Imports include luxury goods and high technology, and they have an oligarchy government. And it was liberated from the Empire by the New Republic.
Technically, the entire galaxy liberated.
What, was it in this timeline though?
Not really.
Fair enough.
And it has a planetary defense force.
Okay. So maybe not stick around here for too long.
I mean, it's a planet that we hop into, see it for closer, and then leave again.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
That is
And you're there.
Are we still monitoring like transmissions
Outgoing.
and stuff?
Are you?
I'm sitting at the controller or the
I
communication
thought we
room.
had people.
Yeah. So far, it's been quiet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That we know of.
so far.
You get up and leave, there's just a guy on the other side of the door waiting for you to leave.
So you arrive, and Kirkwadia does contact asking, you know, what this huge fleet is and what you're doing here.
Yeah,
We're just stopping on our way. We're heading
Somewhere
West.
else.
It's a little daunting to see a Venator.
Yes, I
Alright.
agree.
Repairs.
Sorry. We're low on fuel, so we're making short jumps.
Making repairs, we ran into an asteroid belt due to faulty tracking.
And they're like, okay, and they give you 1 rotation to leave.
That's fair.
Rotation one day.
I think that's how it works in Star Wars.
Close
Okay.
enough.
1 whole year. No.
Are we getting a signal or like clearer, fainter signal? Did we overshoot
It's.
it?
I gotta look at my map real quick. Where's Kirkwadia? On here. Boop. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, it's getting stronger.
Okay.
It's been the strongest it's ever been, actually.
Okay, cool. So we're on the right track.
Which direction?
Let's jump again.
It points that way.
Okay. I've not heard of any of those places. Wait. That's my-
y'all. Here's a thought. Just use a light side point. Next jump we get there.
We only
No.
have 2 lights.
Damn it.
I like where your head's at, but no.
Mihail?
Mihail.
M apostrophe Haeli. It's fairly straight that direction from Kirkoidia.
That's how we make that. Unless there's like a space station we can stop out, refuel, and head on our way
Again?
again. I mean, we've made like what, 4 jumps?
I feel like we've made
You made 1, 2, 7.
We
Did
did.
we refuel?
We did. I thought we got fuel at one point,
We
Yeah, we
did.
did.
and then the station got blown up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's been a while though.
So I say we.
Like right now, your jumps have been probably like a couple weeks,
So
a
if
few
we
weeks.
if we had an entire day, we could probably get fuel before we leave.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should get fuel.
We need good fuel.
What about Remordia? What are their allegiances currently?
How do you spell
Queen of
that?
country.
RAMORD.
RAM. Sorry, what was the rest of that? Haley?
ORDIA.
Oh, sorry, I fucked up. RAM O-R-D. Okay. Romordia system. It doesn't tell me anything about them.
Okay, cool. So
It just says it produces silk. Thanks.
We don't need silk.
So
Next.
Silk will win the war.
no, silk caused the bubonic plague.
Minor details.
So Romordia? Then gas?
I'm gonna say it's not.
It's like
only just
gassier and then
silk, but also really bad baking habits.
And also rats and fleas.
Yeah.
It was more hygiene.
It is mostly the fleas.
So as you're deciding, you guys get one of the ships in the Resistance fleet, did a signal, like a
Which one?
communication.
Oh,
Sorry, I gotta go look at the fleet real quick. I gotta update this too. So
we already had hyperspace coordinates, right? For
you guys were deciding where to go next when you just got it. Hold on, real quick.
we have them all. This is not.
And then it's coming from one of the Pelta class frigates.
Okay,
The
can I-
last one, the anchor.
Do we have our hammerhead with us on our Minotaur?
Yeah.
Can I use that to go over to that ship?
Okay.
Hail them
We
say
have a
like,
day.
hey, if Force shows up, we're gonna kill all of you.
no.
That is not a good.
Exactly.
Of all things you should do, it's not that.
Yeah.
I
that is
mean,
what I'm doing.
It'll make them fess up the mole.
Let's tell.
only if they know.
No, let's tell Vice Admiral Brig. It's Brig, right?
Fig.
Big, like big mutants.
Let's tell him that we discovered where a potential mole is, and we're gonna go ahead over to deal with it, and that
Yeah.
you should get the fleet prepared to jump.
There is another
Especially since
solution.
We should jump soon since the
Yeah.
Planetary Defense Force wants us to move.
Yeah.
There is another solution.
You want
And
us
that
to
is?
leave the ship?
Give that ship separate hyperspace coordinates.
Fuck, let's do it.
No, the entire ship isn't a mole. I'm
We
assuming.
don't know.
Yeah, but do you really want to doom like hundreds of people because there's one mole on a ship?
Let's
Yeah.
not.
Do you want to do 1,000 people?
Yes.
Oof, it's the island dilemma.
Yes.
Okay, but consider this. We could doom 1,000 people because we fucked over people, but do you really want to fuck over people that did nothing wrong?
No, I don't.
So let's go over and try to find them all.
Yes.
But we need to jump first, so we need to not jump to where we were jumping. Unfortunately. Like,
We need to jump somewhere.
yes.
Okay. Let's
Well,
jump.
If we still got the mole, it doesn't matter where we jump right now. So
Right.
we can just jump anywhere.
Let's
What if
jump
we
somewhere.
arrive there?
Next jump, we made it.
Alright, we'll task the people on our bridge to just continuously find new coordinates for us. So
Well, I
that we can
guarantee
keep
you it's not
That is a better
Remordia
idea.
because Tristan had never heard of that planet before.
Let's go there.
It's also no information
Yeah,
on
let's
it.
go to
on
Romordia.
Wikipedia.
I like that idea.
What's the difficulty?
Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it.
It's on a hyperspace lane. It's no problem. Potentially.
Just do medium.
2 success.
Cool. Dark side point.
Oh,
Hey, we have another light side point.
You're welcome. Your your ship goes into hyperspace to the Ramoidia system, and along with the rest of the fleet, because it followed. And you get there, there's no planet. You're just in
Is there an
space.
asteroid field?
No, you're just in space somewhere.
Let's verify coordinates.
Well, you got to do that in your ship. Your system's nav computer all shut down.
Ah.
Let's go to the Carillion Drift.
yeah.
And there's
We have to
a
have
report
some
that all
idea.
the ships are getting the same thing. They're all.
I'm getting into the drift.
Yo, we need to check
I'd
the
assume
droid brain too.
I'm gonna go check the droid brain.
I assume if all the ships in the fleet are shut down, the Carillion Drift isn't going to
But
work.
let's double check.
Probably
It's
not.
it's also down.
Are all
And the
droids down?
droid brain is corrupted. It looks like some kind of virus.
Can I try to fix this?
Huh?
Can I try to get rid of the virus?
That's gonna take time, and you guys have low supplies, low fuel,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's gonna be hard to do that.
Hard difficulty?
Oh no, honey, formidable.
Formidable.
And make 4 of those red. 2 setback.
So is that 4 red,
1
1
purple,
and
2 black.
We're about to explode.
Do you want me to try this?
Yeah,
No!
I do. I actually do.
Wait,
So-
wait.
If you get despairs, oh boy,
Okay, maybe not. Maybe don't wait.
it's too late. You gotta go
Despair.
through with it if you want.
I kind of want to try
I
it.
kind of want you to too. That
Well,
would be interesting.
So if he tries to repair it and he fails, then worst case scenario would be just the droid brain doesn't work anymore, right?
Yeah. And he can't really blow up
I
the
mean,
ship by
the
just repairing.
droid brain is the thing that does run this ship because we
Yeah,
basically have a
but it
skeleton crew running this thing. Or
Okay.
no, less than a skeleton
But it's
crew.
not like we're gonna die if he fails this.
Everyone get in the Carillion drift.
I'm gonna jump in the drift.
But it doesn't work.
Yeah, but
But it's one more
It's
barrier between
not-
me and the Minotaur.
But you're in the Venator, and
No, shh.
the things are closed,
Yeah.
so you can't even leave.
gosh.
No. Shh. Don't try it. I'm terrified. Don't try it.
Can I
Do it.
can I go over to the Carillion drift and see if it's a mechanical or computer issue with the ship? Because those are 2 very different things.
That is true. From what you can tell, it's computer. Like, it's a computer virus that was uploaded.
When?
Do these ships have Wi-Fi?
They're all in the cloud.
Well, for it to be simultaneously uploaded to every single computer, there has to be at least 1 mole on each ship.
I rolled
He did it.
What'd you get?
3 success, 3 threat.
Wow.
Y'all.
Wow, that's not bad. Wow. 3 success, 3 threat. Okay.
Considering how it could have been.
This is pretty good.
Let me think on how I want to do this.
It's because the purple got blank. That's the only reason
Yeah.
why.
And so did the black.
Oh yeah, the black got
You
blank.
got real lucky, boy.
Thanks for your
Yeah.
terrible rolling skills with the blanks. It
So,
helps.
you're gonna have to get rid of the droid brain.
Nope.
It's gonna have to go back to manual and have a crew to do it rather than the droid brain do most of the
We have
work.
enough people on the ship to do that?
No.
What about the fleet though?
Yes.
If we can dock more ships in the Minotaur, how many transports?
Well, you do manage to get the hangar doors open, but other than that, all the other systems are down.
It's
Okay. Can I try to get the drift working?
Yeah, go ahead.
Same.
Same roll.
Oh gosh.
Maybe don't.
What else are we gonna do?
I don't know, but
Well,
Wait.
it's better than blowing up.
Honest question was like, the droid brain is one thing since it's running the entire Venator,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no like droid brain running the Carillion drift to just be a standard ship.
Yeah.
So I want to make it like just less. At least just like maybe like a single setback.
That's true. Yeah. Get rid of a single setback and
I did what I could within logic.
Yeah. Okay. So this would be very lucky again to get a good roll. Is there anything else we can do?
We call for help.
Honestly, if it's a computer issue, you're the only person in like our entire group that could do anything.
Yeah, I mean, she's right. We can call for help.
Who can we call?
Literally any of the syndicates.
Syndicates?
Well,
Why?
it'd be better than the first one.
no, the comms are down. You
Yeah,
can't
no,
communicate
yeah,
with
yeah,
them.
we're nothing.
You can't
Right.
communicate with the other
Okay,
ships
well, we can
either.
get the comms up.
We're dead in
Easier than we
space.
can get a whole ass ship up.
Hyperdrive is not responding. Sensors are down. Comm doesn't work.
Alright, sounds good. So I'm just gonna hop in a spacesuit and I'm gonna yeet.
You're in
I'm
space.
just gonna float.
Good luck. Bye.
So,
I lasso
Good
your
night.
foot and
what
pull you back
caused
in.
this malfunction?
Thanks, Harry.
Sure. Where would you like to begin?
I mean, you said it's a virus, right?
Yeah.
Can we trace where it was inputted from?
Once you turn everything back on,
Yeah.
which we can't.
Once you can
Well,
get.
I mean, if everything's off, that means the virus would technically be off too.
That is
Well,
off.
it's the virus that like corrupted the systems to turn it off. So the virus is still in the system. It's just preventing you guys from getting through.
Light side point, everything's back on.
No.
Wow,
No.
you guys
No.
got Jesus on your side.
If you would have let me use a light side point just to warp us to the base, that's
You
not.
could at least ask him.
Yeah, but he specifically used a dark side point to put us in this situation.
Light side point comms are on. You can
No.
use communications.
You shouldn't use a light side point just to like,
Get out of a pickle. I want to see you guys work this out. See what happens.
Okay, what else could we do? Okay, so the drift doesn't work.
Morse code.
Not
So is there
We
no
have
way
no
for
of
us
doing
to
that.
trace where the virus is inputted from then?
I mean, I think the best option would be trying to use like a computer, but
Good.
they're corrupted. So yeah.
Can I disconnect the computer for the Corellian drift
Okay.
and try to see what we can do manually to control it all?
All right. Why don't you do a hard computers check and make all three of those red?
It's better than. Three advantage.
I'll be nice. Boost die and roll again.
4 advantage, 1 failure.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, at least it's not a despair. 4 advantage, 1 failure.
he separates it, but he can't turn it on.
You do so. You do separate it. So yeah.
Wait, has anyone checked on the droids?
That's a good idea.
That was my next question. After we resolve your
I'm
your
gonna check on the
roll and
droids.
see if anything's
Check
turned
on all of Leia's droids.
They all seem okay.
Okay, we're gonna hide them. I'm gonna hide them.
Well, or just put them in a room and guard them.
But don't forget, there's also other droids that the Resistance had,
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
which is a mix of astromechs and protocol droids.
Gonna check on all of them too.
From what you can tell, they all seem normal. It doesn't have any.
Effect on them?
No, the droids are normal.
Okay. That's
Could one of the droids have put in the virus? Can we check the programming to see if they have a virus in them?
Yeah. And if you just want to do like a hard,
Match check.
yeah, just make it, 2 red, 1 purple, and then just go from there.
1 success.
Okay. So you check all the astromechs, all the protocol droids. Nothing.
Okay, so
Alright, do we have any of the Force users on our ship?
Tri-Tiv and Kylan.
Alright, let's get everybody on the ship in one space with the Force users.
Okay.
Again, I think it came from a smaller ship.
Doesn't matter.
That's
They,
my-
somebody
It
from
may
our
have-
ship might
that's
know
my cut.
something.
So
Let's
how
get-
are we gonna get everyone in the ship in one place?
We walk.
We
Yeah,
yell.
but how do we communicate?
We talk.
Well, I
But you
assume-
can't communicate with the other ships.
I meant from our ship. I don't care
Oh.
about the
Yeah,
other
but-
ships. We can't communicate with them anyway.
I assume we also have comlinks that
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
functional because they're not.
Yes, comlinks
It's
are
not
functional.
Since they're not hooked up to the ship Wi-Fi.
Right.
Yes.
The ship cloud.
I'm just gonna call it ship.
That's fine. Yeah, that's
It's the ship.
I allow that.
Alright.
Okay, so call everyone like, hey, everyone gather up in the hangar.
Can we look out the viewports to see if the other ships are still in?
Yeah, all the ships are also there just drifting.
Okay.
I don't,
Lovely that we're all drifting.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
we are the drifters.
Yes.
Right.
Good job, you guys are living up to your name.
Alright, so if we have everyone together, do we want like the Force users to
Sense for any devious activity or anybody who's like extra super nervous.
kind of
Alright,
suss out
let's
a
see.
ship?
Okay,
My
guys,
force
I
roll
got,
goes.
I got this. Okay.
Nope.
Anya, what the fuck?
What
I-
about Tri-Tip?
This
I
activates me
have-
right now.
Okay. I I stand up in front of everyone and I ask them.
Who did it?
Anyone? Betrayal. Raise hands. And I use intimidation to lower down the coercion check they're about to give me to see what works.
I like it.
So you need to do a coercion check.
I assume, yeah.
All right. Do a hard one then.
Okay.
And then make 2 of those red then.
Okay.
Why is everything red this time?
Because we're panicking about different.
Red is scary.
You said hard?
Yes.
Red is scary. Yeah, that's a feeling.
Whoa, bitch! 2 success, 2 threat.
No one comes forward. No one says anything.
Do the force sensitive sense anybody who's extra nervous or scared or anything?
Let me check real quick.
Oh, I should have got like a giant piece of metal and crushed in my hand before I said that.
Wouldn't that hurt you?
No, I have 5 brawn.
Wouldn't that cut your hand at some point? Just because you're strong doesn't mean your skin is delicate.
Do I look like I use moisturizer?
Sure.
Go to my bag and hand you some moisturizer.
I take it.
Yeah, this is what's really important right now.
You just take it and drink it.
No!
You're stupid. Why would you
You're-
know that you
I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. I ain't stupid. There's a large difference.
Boy.
You guys are tearing each other apart. When are you gonna eat each other?
I'm not gonna eat him. He
I
probably
know,
tastes
like-
really bad.
Hey, I'm a farmer. I grew up with all natural crops.
So he'd be tasty. He'd be the last one you want to eat. You want to eat him first.
He'd be nice and crunchy and bony. That'd be disgusting.
Yeah, but he's also the one with all the computers.
Okay.
Check.
Back to the sense deviant thoughts.
Yeah.
So, let me see. So no one came forward after your little rant,
Did the force sensitive sense anybody?
but you did terrify some people.
Which is,
That works.
that's fair.
I am terrifying. So
It may not have originated on the ship.
again, that was my thought. It probably came from one of the smaller ships to the ship Wi-Fi. Fleet Wi-Fi.
Now that I think about it, I don't think Kylan would try to have the sense tree. Huh.
What we get this session?
Let's see. Wow. Tritiv senses something. Thank God.
Okay.
Because he got 7 light side.
What did he say?
He, and he's like, where are Leia's droids?
Thought we
They're
looked
with me.
Oh, alright. So he goes over, and he goes over to, HK66,
Oh,
and he
no.
turns them around, and you know how there's that back component
Yeah.
that you
Do
have?
it again.
And there he, like, looks inside, and he pulls out some kind of little device, and it has, it's like some kind of signal booster that, like, goes into the, mainframe of computers.
I thought we checked his backside for.
We haven't checked it lately.
So someone must have done that recently.
Yup.
Yes.
Okay, turn them off.
Yeah, you can just turn it off. It's pretty easy.
You just like crush it.
Sure. And
Does
the
that help?
The ship turned back on.
Live in a droid world. Droid brain.
so you'd have to just
Boot it.
reboot everything. So if you want to do we'll do a mass check on all ships.
Can we reconfigure the droid brain for our vendor?
Hold on, real quick. So do a formidable. Make 3 of those red. 1 step back. One blue.
Computers.
Yeah, computers.
Okay. Formidable is 4.
Yes.
4 success, 1 threat.
Okay. So looks like most of the ships got everything turned back on. However, low on fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
And we're not near a planet because this planet is gone.
Or
Or we're in the wrong spot.
we're probably in the wrong spot. I wanted to check for that before everything went wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, let's boot our butts out of here.
I think we should assess the situation first to make sure we don't have a mole or any other viruses on the ships.
Yeah, because someone had to put that on the droid.
Well, HK has been stuck on the resistance base the entire time. And then
When he wasn't with us.
when he wasn't with us. Well, no, he was actually with us the entire time, wasn't he?
Yep.
No. Yeah. Oh no.
He was with us this entire session.
So I'm saying that one chick's a fucking spy.
No. Who's the one guy who left us?
The Wanderer.
He wouldn't do it.
He's back at Monolith Station on the other side of the galaxy.
Yeah, but he left us conveniently before this shit.
It's true.
Very good point.
I still think it's the one chick.
Honestly, we probably. Can you use sense still?
She's been failing at it.
I don't have sense. I have foresee
Or
and
foresee.
move. I can try again.
She's gonna fail.
So it seems Troy to have got all her light side points for this section.
I.
What the
God
fuck?
damn it!
I don't know.
She's not even a Jedi. Let her live. She's just force sensitive. Wait, what's your force rating? 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
what?
okay,
Y'all really
That-
trying to
that-
give her
that-
like, let's go.
That,
Like
that
a fucking
explains it.
youngling, and we're just like trying to make her use her mind.
It's like yelling at a second grader who's in a science class to yell at him to do like quantum physics.
Yeah.
That's not gonna stop me.
All right, I'm destroying Farmers Guild.
Okay.
That's my plan all along.
Ooh.
You think I'd let them live? Ha! He agrees.
When
Oh.
they even invited you in and you flat out refused in their face.
You know what?
And you didn't know the whole time. That was so fun.
Yeah.
I legitimately did invite you, and you're like, no, fuck that.
Well, yeah, it was like right after like we had like the bags was like Roblox was like, ah, fuck you, yeah, man, yeah, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna try and be good for it now, okay, okay, okay. Try and be a good boy.
So what would you guys like to do?
So we need to go to a place that has the station where we can refuel. Do we know where we are?
Checking the map, you are at the bottom of the galaxy somewhere way out in wild space.
Good God.
Alright.
Can we go to that one cruiser that we saw send out a message? Because still assuming there's this.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's go there.
Mhm. Okay.
Time to bust some heads.
So, yeah, head down there.
Well,
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah.
also tell Fig to jump in any transmissions that.
so is it all of us or just me and Nate going
I'm
down there?
going.
So 3 of us.
I'll go.
No,
Some
I
of
think you
us
should
should stay on
You should
together.
stay and make sure, like, try and
You could actually try to fix the
do some
brain.
fix shit. Fix shit.
Can I try to fix the droid brain?
I mean, considering that it's old and it was like put in by colonists, formidable.
To be fair, if it was put in by colonists, wouldn't that make it simple?
No.
I mean, if it's colonists who don't know how to operate like
I mean,
technology.
they got lucky when they threw it. in
It
there.
probably they got lucky, so who knows? Formidable, red, all red, 1 setback.
One advantage, one success.
Wow.
Nice. Alright, so who else going with me to the one cruiser?
Me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay behind with
All
the
right,
others.
so
That's
you
Check
managed
the
to very carefully pick it apart, reconfigure, put it back in so the droid brain can now operate the ship once more. Yeah. So you guys head to the Pelta.
I want to try to like charm the spy into coming forward.
You're gonna charm everybody on the ship.
Mass seduction check.
Convince them that
Gigantic orgy.
if they keep giving away our position, then
The entire
We're
ship's
just-
gonna die.
Who will
we're
launch
ju-
you to
We're
space.
just gonna keep jumping and run out of fuel and resources, and we'll all die in space.
That's like it's not charming. It's like it's coercion.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I mean, I
That
do
does sound a little threatening.
well,
Yeah.
I'm saying it because I'm like, no, we need to work together. On
So a leadership check, I would
Leadership,
say.
yeah.
So
And I
you
sound
get
back
there.
Just
this.
Care-
With
care to
this
the-
intimidating factor, give me some boost die.
I'll give you 1 boost die for that, but it's going to be a hard leadership check with 2 red.
carrot and the stick method. Always works.
What?
Carrot and the stick. You beat someone and you give them a gift.
Yeah. 5 advantage on failure.
So the spy didn't come forward, but everyone seems motivated by that to keep a lookout, find anything suspicious, stuff like that.
I think now you should do a mass charm check. Giant orgy thing.
No,
No, I'm not allowing that.
it's not my mating season.
What? When is
Alright.
your mating season? Just so
I
we're
don't
all
know.
prepared.
Alright, so
You're banned.
if the spy didn't come forward, can I go to the commanding officer of the ship and tell him to block all transmissions being sent off the ship?
Okay. So you approach.
Jimbo, clown.
It's Jim Bob.
So you
Jim
go
Bob,
to
thank you very much.
Captain Brigard, who is an Ishitib, and he agrees to it.
Does he know where the last communication was sent from on the ship?
It wasn't analyzed before.
Probably even.
It would have been corrupted by the virus anyway,
Okay.
because a lot of the records were corrupted
Yeah.
by the virus.
I don't have flash drives.
Can I like go hang out stealthily near the communications hub?
Okay. Right now, so you guys are like right in this quadrant here. You can only make one jump, or you're out of fuel. And some ships don't even have enough fuel to even get that far.
Have,
Like the transports.
have them land on the Venator.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the little ships go in big ships.
Yep.
So, inside the Venator is going to be the 2 transports, the Pelta, and then it's just the Resurgent with the Nebulon and the Quasar. But when you guys make that jump, they also only have 1 jump left as well. Where they're out of fuel. So make it count.
So
We're in the bottom, like, right corner. Is that where you said?
You're bottom. You're right. So you are right
Like,
here.
Rylock is the closest, or like.
it looks like the sun might be the closest.
The closest place is Vestar,
Okay.
Vesta.
which let me.
Okay, I see.
Oh, Vestar.
Yes.
Utapau would have fuel.
Codalier is on a hyperspace run. Right? So they almost guaranteed to have some sort of fuel. Where's Utapau? Oh, there's Utapau. Utapau probably would have fuel.
Utapau would have fuel.
Mm-hmm.
They're mostly civilized.
Good about.
Can we get to Utapau?
That's pretty much a jump.
That might be a little risky.
What about the
I'll make that one hard if you're trying to get to Utapau.
Okay.
Codalier? Cotelllier.
Yeah, the one where you put Vista.
Cotelier. Oh, let me look real quick. Cotelier. Okay. Let me see about it. Okay. Is that where you want to go?
Do we know if it has any allegiances to anything or anything? Probably not.
No, it does not.
Sure, let's try it.
All right. Make a. I'll do Space Paladin on this one. And we're going to make it daunting with 3 red. And then 1 setback die.
I'll help you get 2 wisdom.
And then I will do the same.
Setback.
Yes. And then I'm going to do the same for the other 2 ships going into hyperspace.
We're gonna die.
Oh, fun.
2 success, 2 threat.
Okay.
Oh boy.
We're gonna die.
Okay. So, the Venator made it to the planet.
Yep.
It is a hot desert planet.
Oh fuck.
There's a Nova Crystal production as the primary industry. It's got lots of ore. Here's like a picture of it. It's from some old something.
Yeah.
But I'll say that there's a fueling depot.
Let's head to there.
What about the other ships?
So the other two ships, one of them didn't. The Nebulon could not make it all the way. So it's
They dropped out somewhere along the way.
it's somewhere there.
So if we get more fuel, could we go back and find them?
Yeah.
Cool.
But it is also the medical frigate. So.
So we need to hurry up.
Probably
Yeah.
want to go quickly.
And then for the other one, the Quasar.
International.
No, don't jinx this.
Okay. You did not receive word from the Quasar.
Was the
No.
Quasar the one that we were sketched out about?
No, that was the Pelta.
Oh,
And it's on your ship.
oh, okay. So we can watch all of them. Wait, so we didn't even get word about them?
No, you have not heard word from them.
Was that the one that still made it with us? Or was that the other one?
No, you guys made it. Everyone is at the planet. However, the Nebulon did not make it all the way and is stranded in space. And you just have not heard from the Quasar.
Cool.
Okay.
But they did make it? Or...
No, they're not there.
We don't know nothing about them.
So let's just get a bunch of fuel
So,
and go
bunch
save
of
people.
fuel, take the Corellian Drift, send it out to the Nebulon, get the two of them back, and then hold out for a little while to try and see the Nebulon. And if we receive word from it, if not,
No, the Quasar.
the Quasar.
Yeah.
And if we don't get word from the Quasar within like a rotation, then we might have to move on.
That's all the starfighters, all the X-wings,
Yeah,
and
all of them?
we did.
all of them were stored on there to save fuel. So they were all because a Quasar can fit 48 fighters, and it had the perfect amount.
Thanks,
Because
man.
nerd.
Because it's 36 X-wings and 12 Y-wings.
Yeah, we need those.
You surprised me. So. I'll give you that.
Fucking nerds.
Okay, that's me.
Well, I mean, both ships have got to be somewhere along the jump path that we took.
Right.
So,
Well, if we jump over to the Nebulon, we could probably, because we only had enough fuel to make that jump that we did.
Yes.
So they are probably stranded along that line, unless their entire Astro Hornet was corrupted, and they just veered off into La La Land.
well, I mean, we fixed the virus, so
Yeah.
But there may have been a glitch, or someone may have done something wrong.
There is human error. The fault of any experiment. Just blame humans. So, refuel, Corellian Drift, get the Nebulon, and then get the Nebulon back with the Venator, and then use the Drift to try and find the Quasar. Yes. Plan? Yes? Yes? All agreement?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head back from the Nebulon.
Yeah, we get
First.
Yeah.
It's just they're stranded. Refuel it up, and you guys tell them to go.
Get back to the Venator.
Yeah, and to get to the. Do you want it to go to that planet so it can
Yeah. Meet up with the
just
vendor.
meet up then, and then
did we all go back to?
No, just the Corellian Drift.
Yeah, but like,
who all went on the Korean drift?
Me.
Okay, so you
I'm
two.
gonna stay with the vendor.
Okay. Anya, are you staying with the Venator?
You should stay in
Yeah.
Guard Droids.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna stay in guard.
Are you staying with the Venator?
I'll go with the drift to see if they
Okay.
needed any fix repairs or anything.
Okay.
Dark side point, Corellian drift blows up. We die.
What?
Just kidding.
Why?
You just say bye?
No, I said bye.
Oh. I think she said bye. She was so upset.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
so
She's actually a dark side of this
Right.
campaign. I allowed
so would the simplest way to find the Quasar would
Make small jumps along that line.
maybe, but
Hyperspace skipping.
It could only make one jump though.
Oh, so
Yeah.
yeah, let's just go back to that original spot and make a very small jump.
yeah, we probably do that. Will that work?
Sure.
Okay, then.
Do a hard space piloting. Make one of those red. And a setback die.
I'll help you.
Great question.
Hmm.
So with all these dangerous jumps we've been making, would the buddy droids have been any help since they're for navigation throughout the galaxy?
I mean, you never asked them.
So you could have brought that up a little sooner.
Well, to be fair, you guys were all jumping super hectically when
One
I was
success.
saying, no, let's think about
Well,
this
to be
for a
fair, a
minute."
couple of times First Order arrived and you had to bail. What would you get?
One success.
So you do find the Quasar, and it looks like a rogue asteroid hit it. Communications must be down.
Is
And
it
so
still intact, though?
It's
Okay.
mostly intact.
Then let's go.
Go see if we
Let's
can repair
go
it.
see if we can.
But it looks like some of the fighters fell out. Like they're just
God.
floating around.
Is there any damage to the fighters?
No, they just fell out.
Okay.
It's like 2 Y-Wings, 5 X-Wings.
Then
Okay.
let's just like. Push
Does
it
it
up.
have tractor beams?
No.
Does it have people? Do we have spacesuits?
Yeah.
So why don't we?
Just
We
use
just go-
spacesuit. Just chuck them back in.
Hop out
No.
and push it.
Do you take one fighter? You have people on the wings or something. You fly over, let them get out, get into the ship, and fly it on board.
Yeah.
That's smart.
I
Alright.
also have a net, so just.
You're not. No.
But I have 2 nets, so we can make a big net go.
No. Honey.
Okay, I tried.
Girl. Come on.
I tried.
Okay, so.
I tried. I'm
Did you?
participating. I'm contributing to the group.
Girl.
Okay, so.
I must have you right
we
there.
go. Put the ships back in the little ship back in the big ship.
So. As you do
Oh fuck.
We died. I called it.
a resurgent class Star Destroyer jumps out of hyperspace.
Is it green with racing stripes? What? No, gray with racing stripes.
With yellow raisin.
No.
Yellow. No, not the fuck.
That was an Imperial.
Yeah, that was an Imperial class.
Yeah, fuck.
No, this is a resurgent, and it's opening fire. TIE fighters being launched.
Good.
Fuck.
Good.
How many of the fighters are not on board yet?
So, like, this is what's happening. You guys so Corellian Drift right here, Resurgent right here, Quasar right here, but it's like way bigger, obviously. And TIE fighters are coming this way, and
Can we just refuel the Quasar real quick and jump it?
you won't have
How
time.
big is a resurgent?
Twice the size of a Star Destroyer.
Fuck.
Fighters an Imperial. How good is our ramming capability?
That is a good question.
Because if we can take the entire bridge off,
Like,
But
the
the
armor isn't
bridge-
good enough.
The bridge does not stick out. It's very
Yeah.
flat in there.
Yeah.
but it
So
does
let's
stick out some.
Right, it
Not
does.
enough to ram.
We,
easily.
Not
we
enough
have
to-
scrape it off.
We can just, like,
But if we ram fire
So compared
weapons,
to a resurgent, a hammerhead Corvette is very small.
yeah,
Two
but the
seconds.
bridge isn't that big.
If you want to risk the Corellian Drift and your lives.
I don't.
That's fair.
I'm considering it.
I refuse to go down in space combats.
Okay, where's
I would
the
suggest
bridge?
getting the one other ship, like getting as many people off there as you can.
Yeah.
And getting
And
all like
abandoning all of our
Because
ships.
the
All
X-Wings
the
and
fighters.
Y-Wings can go into hyperspace.
Yeah.
But
just
so-
coordinate within the jump.
evac.
Launch all
Alright.
fighters.
Evac,
get
launch all
everyone on
fighters,
board.
evac, and
Also,
Oh.
how did that resurgent find them?
because we're just randomly floating in space.
Wait, so the
Do you know how
Quasar
hard
is
it is
not
to
capable
find
of
someone
going to
randomly
hyperspace
floating
right
through
now?
space, though?
Yeah,
Oh, I know
it hit
how
an
to
asteroid and
space.
messed up its jump.
I'm on Earth.
So it would only do like a short one, if anything.
Okay. Can I? So are we docking with the Quasar? to get everyone on board?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I go to the Navi computer and program it to do something? After we leave, it hyperspaces into the
You're gonna fucking
research.
try to holdo maneuver it?
Yes, sir.
I want to see if I can get the computer to do that without anyone on board.
Hey, Tristan.
Or is there a droid on board that can do it for us?
Tristan,
Android?
in
Yeah.
your campaign, is the holdo maneuver gonna be like something that can only be accomplished with experimental shields, or is it just any ship going through?
Yeah, experimental shields and
Because I mean, it would still do damage, just nowhere near as much as the holdo.
yeah,
They send it into the bridge.
Yeah.
that and plus you guys kind of technically did it first in the Jedi campaign, but that was with coaxium bombs,
Yeah.
and that's a different
Those are
strategy.
completely different beasts.
And that's a different strategy. So technically, as I know, there's not been a holdo maneuver.
Okay.
You guys just been loading up canisters of coaxium and ramming them into ships.
Wait, that's a good idea.
It works. It's insanely
It's a
expensive.
truck. It's a
And
truck.
what'd you want to do?
Have it go into point it at the resurgent bridge and have it go into hyperspace or the engines.
Well,
Whoever would do maximum amount of damage.
I'll just I would say not like a hyperspace, just
Full
straight up,
speed ahead.
straight full speed ahead into their bridge.
But hyperspace, because otherwise they're just gonna kamikaze and take it out before it
It's
gets there.
firing on the quasar. Like you,
Yeah. It would have to be hyperspace.
Hyperspace.
either it's going to be a close call where you have a chance of dying to make this work, or you need to go now.
Just go now. And set the ship to self-destruct and go.
Can I set the ship to self-destruct?
Sure. I already did a mass combat check for
Oh,
everything.
we did not do well then.
Oh yeah, you guys left.
Okay.
You guys got a majority of the fighters and bombers, but you missed about 3 of the X-wings and a Y-wing bomber, and the quasar's gone.
Did you guys get all the people off the quasar?
The majority of them.
A majority had to leave.
Better than nothing.
All right, rest in peace to the Beehive. It has been destroyed.
This has been like the catastrophe of a chase in episode 8 times 4.
Yeah.
What do you mean times 4? It's actually not
Is
as
this where we
bad
got
as
inspiration
episode
for
8.
this
Are
session?
you sure?
Huh?
Yeah.
Was this where we
How
got the
so?
inspiration for this?
Because we still
No.
have at least one ship capable of hyperspace. Well, more than
We
2
have
ships.
2.
I was
Yeah,
actually
for now.
I was actually inspired by season 2 of Resistance, where they just keep traveling throughout the galaxy.
Yeah.
So that's where I got the idea from.
But
Yeah, but like
Eight,
can't
though,
keep
they
tracking
only had
the
the Falcon.
Colossus.
I never said they were
entire
tracking.
Resistance-
You need to figure that out for your own. I never said anything. I just said they arrived.
That's true.
They could. First off, a lot of the time you guys were in first order space.
That's
Secondly,
true.
you don't know what technology they have.
If that was in literally open dead space, there's a very, 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 very slim chance they could have just happened upon them.
But like we also happened upon our ship, so.
But that's
Yeah,
because,
because we knew the
where it was.
trajectory.
Yeah, but
They
like
didn't.
First Order knows we're in the area.
Yeah, but the area is space.
Right, but like
But it's
They
space
know we're
beyond
here.
the edge of the galaxy.
right, and that's
We're
what
back with
First
the
Order
Venator.
is.
Yes, you're back to the Venator.
Sorry.
Uh,
Okay, dock all the fighters in the Venator. Dock the Carillion Drift in the Venator.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The map again.
Next jump.
Alright, I'm gonna ask the buddy droids if they can help with
Okay.
this one.
that signal, it's gone.
Okay, so we need to find a new base. For now.
Naboo.
Great.
Right now, the closest. Let's see.
What's the car?
So you guys.
That's
That's episode 7.
Yeah,
So you guys are right here. Closest would be Utapau, I guess.
I like it about.
How does Utapau feel about the Resistance or the First Order?
They don't, it is a New Republic world,
No, great.
and
But, like,
that's
is it a
So they are-
Is it a heavily trafficked New Republic world, or
That's pretty much left alone. There's also another planet nearby called Kurdo, right here. Dagobah, but you guys really want to know that. Orto,
What's Kurdo?
Dagobah. Kurdo is, let me look that up for you.
Can we, like, look it up on some...
So Kurdo, also known as Kurdo 3,
Star Wikipedia.
is the home world of the Kitonak, which are these guys. Just a boring little desert planet.
How do they feel about First Order?
Well, you don't know. They kind of keep to themselves, I guess.
Should we just go there and talk to them?
Yeah.
Unless we want to go to Udabao?
Okay, all in favor of the Lonely Desert World, say.
Also nearby is the Scustal Cluster, which is those upside down triangle-headed guys. They're big on diplomacy.
Oh
Big-headed guys?
If they're big on diplomacy, that might be beneficial.
Yeah.
I think that would be better than
So-
landing in a desert.
Big-headed guys. To there.
yeah. Sure.
To the Scustal Cluster.
We found
Alright. If you want to do a medium astrogation check.
And what advantage do I get for the droids?
Uh,
A boost.
yeah, just the boost die.
Okay. 1 advantage, 3 success.
Alright, you make it there. So, ocean planet.
How many ships do we have currently?
2.
We have
Not
the
including
Venator,
what's inside
everything
of
is
us.
Venator.
Currently, right now, you have the Venator, the Korean Drift, that transport, along with 2 GR-70 transports, the surviving X-Wings and Y-Wings, a Pelta, and the Nebulon.
Did we dock like all the surviving fighters in our Venator?
Everything but the Nebulons in the Venator.
I don't think everything can fit because of the Pelta and the Korean Drift and the other transport.
What about the bottom?
I don't think that would
Could we
work.
put the fighters in like the side hangars instead of the main one?
Yeah. Fires and
Just
side
like-
hangers.
The larger frigates wouldn't fit in the side hangars, so we have space there.
Okay.
It'll help us save fuel.
And what would you like to do?
Let's contact the government, send the diplomats, see if we can establish some sort of.
Sure.
Maybe we could just like hang out for a little bit.
Hang out for a little bit, or see if they have a uninhabited moon or something we can use for a base. Which might just be landing the Venator for a while.
So the research droids say that Ongri were commonly seen as diplomatic measured species. This opinion was fostered by the arrangement of their eye stalks. Since Ongri could see an object from multiple angles, it was thought that this ability gave the species a unique mindset, allowing them to examine a situation from all possible perspectives. It was believed that their literal and figurative outlooks were linked by a psychological trait. Due to their unique psychologies, many members of the species were adept as negotiators, diplomats, and politicians. Although this characteristic was also exploited for less wholesome activities, and some were known to consort with crime lords and gangsters.
Sort of basic politicians.
Yeah.
But there's not much else about them.
But there's-
Also, the planet is rumored to have a golden waterfall on the planet that hid the entrance of a cave which contained treasure.
Find some treasure, y'all.
treasure. Let's
Hey,
go
we just
treasure
watched
hunting.
lots of people die. Let's go on a treasure hunt.
You know, I can't think of a better pick-me-up, honestly.
Yeah. kind of
We
depressing.
announced that to everyone left. Hey, let's boost morale.
Right, we're going on a, company-wide morale trip.
Well, if we could just land the Venator and basically
Yeah.
use that as a portable base. And if it fit a colony, it can fit the resistance.
Yeah.
Right.
So the diplomats got back and said that the Ongri, because of their mindset of seeing all sides of the situation, they also want to bring in First Order dignitaries.
Fuck that.
Can I go down and like charm check them and convince them to like let us be here without contacting the First Order for at least a week?
Okay. Yeah, go down there. If you want to do a... Would you like to do leadership check? Because it is with the government.
Okay.
Make that a hard one with 1 red and a setback die.
I don't think intimidation will help you.
Nah, if you intimidate, they'll probably kick you out.
Yeah, I can't intimidate a government.
I got 4 success, 2 threat.
Okay.
I find it hilarious if I tried that.
So they said they would agree to that, but they already contacted the First Order.
Okay.
So we gotta leave. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave.
Those poor people, they're so naive. They're gonna get fucked
We
over.
just ruined their lives.
No, they run their own lives.
Yeah, that's more
That's
accurate.
fair.
That's fair. Yeah, fuck them.
I said ish.
Okay, so nearby planets.
The Utapau's in the same sector.
Why don't we go there? Since we need to get out of.
I like
Skulls.
Utapau.
Try to hide in the sinkholes.
We could probably fit a Venator into some.
You
One of
can.
the larger ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'd allow it.
Awesome.
And they might actually be willing to work with us. Right.
Or we could just hide in the sinkhole without talking to people.
That's fair.
Maybe for a little bit.